This is the Gore Club Podcast with Steve Vessel, Derek Sturgeon, and Deathmetal Dave.
Job interviews.
Oh my god. Hire this motherfucker.
Yeah. Anytime you say your name, like, sir, what's your name? I'm Steve Vessel. I'm like, yeah! Fucking Steve!
And
where you gonna be at 5 minutes, motherfucker?
The hype man needs to tell us what we're doing this week. Oh shit.
This week we're not, I can't say motherfucker because we're doing a PG-13 this week.
Oh god.
Or maybe I can say like 2 motherfuckers.
You can say it like 3 or 4 times.
Or I can say fucker without mother.
But you have to keep your clothes on.
Ooh, no titties.
Well, I think they're a boob loud nowadays, but no ding dong.
What? Boobs are allowed in PG-13?
I've seen them.
I have not seen one.
We're going to go through it and we're going to find out which ones are and which ones haven't had boob.
I don't recall boobs in PG-13. I think PG-13 is like no titties. Like some ankle and some bellies.
We're going to find out.
And we will find out as we dive deep into the rating system of the movies we love. So...
I don't know about the movies I love. I feel like that might be a
I don't know, guy. You're going to find out. There's going to be a lot that you do love.
Yeah, I mean, we start with the...
Let's start at the beginning.
Starts with
1922.
The MPDAA, which is what the Movie Picture Distributors Association of America.
I think
that's where it all started.
I think you're making up words.
They broke Dave.
They broke me. The internet.
William Hayes.
So who's the first dickhead that was like, you know what, there should be ratings on this?
William Hayes.
Let's fight him. I think he's dead anyway.
Oh, he's way dead.
Bye,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
1922. And let's see. I mean, if we want to go through the boring history, we can do it real fast.
I mean, it's just through the 20s to the 60s. I think in the 30s there was a new president, and
in 1930, the MPDAA created the production code for moral censorship guidelines.
Yes.
And then in 1945, Hayes retires, and MPAA is born, which is what we know now. And then in 52, the Supreme Court confirms that movies are protected by the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Sort of.
Everybody knows that.
And until you get to the 80s, and then we get Republicans who hate us. And then, let's see, 1968 is when you get actual ratings for like G, M becomes PG.
I don't know if you can blame all Republicans on that.
Oh, no.
The fucking Gores, man.
Oh, yeah. We were going to get into that too because there are no sides in this. It's like,
because it was...
People want to regulate the fuck out of everything.
Media is constantly attacked. Music and movies, man.
Especially when it comes to money, they don't give a fuck who you are. So then in 68, M becomes PG. In 84 is when PG-13 comes in. And there's like a debate on what movie was the first. We can talk about that if you want.
Indiana Jones, right?
No, they never became a PG-13 movie.
I thought that was the first one that started this. I thought that was the one that started this whole fucking thing.
That's what started because Spielberg was upset because his darkest fucking time in his life, him and George Lucas both were going through like major hell, and they made that movie. And then it wasn't until they were done with it, they were like,
what were they going through?
Basically both divorces from what I understand, yeah.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, like we haven't been through divorces and you're like, well, I don't want to go jump off
I would have been
bridge.
like, I'm going to go lay in this millions of dollars that I had.
Yeah, Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah,
well, wiping away your tears.
Who cares about
Scrooge McDuck just swimming through your change?
People don't matter when you're that rich. What are you sad about?
Apparently that's what it was. Indiana Jones.
I'm gonna make another robot. The fuck.
It's like it's the most graphic movie they made at that time, and even for like a family friendly movie, it's fucked up. It's got people getting their hearts pulled out, people getting sacrifices. There's like a lot of goddamn blood.
It's really good.
Yeah, child slavery.
I don't think you can rate child slavery though.
Hell no.
I think you could have like slave children in G movies. I don't think that's why they did it, right?
No.
I mean, if you're gonna talk about like Prince of Egypt and all that, like
I've seen some kids movies that I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, but they're not getting physically whipped and beaten and poisoned with with blood of Kali.
Spielberg's going through some rough shit.
Right.
Child
People
slavery.
get set on fire. That guy gets dropped into the pit.
Yeah, no, it's a rough movie, man.
And it's my favorite too because it's the most fucked up. It's because I'm a fucked up person even at 7. And I'm like, oh, I love this movie.
You were 7 in 84?
I was 9.
Yeah, I knew you were lying.
Let's see, Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom didn't come out until like 83.
Yeah. So what was the deal with it?
That was the battle for MP.
Were they trying to give him an R, and then that just turned into this battle to get the PG-13 gimmick going?
Yeah, and he was like, look, I'm trying to make movies for adult, whereas they put it up here, it's either family friendly or is it family frightening? Who
said that?
There's a couple of articles that actually one of them I sent to Dave and it shows like how he was buddies with the person who was in the chairman, excuse me, of the MPAA, and of course when you're that high up, you can talk to them and schmooze them. They're like, I think overnight they're like, okay, PG-13.
So going into this, so I know, because I read about it a little bit before doing this, but I did some shitty research before this episode, guys, because I'm a slacker. But in the 60s, so they had G, M, R, X. That was it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then M becomes PG at some point during all this.
Yeah. In 1984.
Wasn't there like a weird debate on R and X too, though? Like the age range for that? I feel like at one point it was like 16 and they changed it to like 17.
17, yeah.
17, yeah.
It's weird.
Well,
It's like 16.
I mean,
LCTs.
X got replaced in like the 90s by NC-17. So
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean pornographic.
Really?
Yeah.
There's no more
Triple
rated
X.
X?
Triple X has always been porn.
Yeah.
So X was supposed to be. I think they pulled that over from like the UK. 'cause
Triple X is also a
X
hit
was
Vin
also
Diesel
like a
franchise. It's a hit Vin Diesel franchise.
put
That's
that.
also rated.
he said hit.
That's also rated PG-13, I believe.
I think Dave's trying to say that you're not telling the truth when you
If
say
you like
it.
Rammstein, they play a lot of Rammstein in those movies.
Yeah. I like Asia Argento, so Triple X is okay, Dave.
But I mean, X would if you got an X rating, I mean that would be pretty bad for your movie because a lot of theaters wouldn't show it. I mean, you go back to
Dawn of the Dead.
yeah, Dawn of the Dead.
He was like, no, we're doing this uncut.
or Evil Dead. I mean, originally it was rated X, and what did they do? They spliced a R rating out of another reel and just went from there.
And nobody noticed. That happened a lot, actually, when if you want to dig into some of these movies, which we hope to do.
But then you go to like 84. So you have Flamingo Kid, which I saw
There's a debate about what
debate about
movie-
that, but I think Red Dawn was the first.
It was released in August of '84.
PG-13
Red Dawn.
The
film.
Chris Hemsworth hit?
Yeah.
No,
No.
Swayze and Sheen, sir.
Oh,
Swayze, Sheen, and
Way
Jennifer
more,
Grey.
way more cocaine on that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Less steroids. Wait, what the fuck's the Flamingo Kid?
Flamingo Kid.
I can't just gloss over something
Flamingo
called
Kid is the. I saw it as a kid. That's funny. I saw it as a child,
not really that
and
funny.
it's Kevin Dillon.
Kevin Dillon?
no,
Johnny Drama?
Kevin Dillon's older brother Matt, who actually can act. Do you remember this at all?
No.
He's like a grifter in Vegas, and
Wait,
it's
I
a
don't-
sexy kind
I
of.
think this is the first time in history Matt Dillon's been called Kevin Dillon's brother, though. So that's really
It's like
fucking
the
cool.
reverse.
That's never fucking
The
happened.
sexy Dillon.
It's like it'd be like Sylvester Stallone's brother. You can just talk about him.
Yeah. Oh, it's his birthday today.
It is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's Frank Stallone's
Frank
birthday.
Stallone.
For anybody that actually cares about that little factoid there, that's there you go, Frank Stallone's birthday. So shout out to
Here's to you,
Frank
Frank.
Stallone. You have nothing better to do. I hope
Hey,
you
Frank, I
listen to this.
love you. We did it.
But yeah, I've never seen a Flamingo Kid, and
Most people haven't. It was something I saw on cable, and I was like,
How
oh,
old
okay.
is Matt Dillon in that?
God damn it.
Or the brother of
84.
Kevin Dillon? How old is the brother of
I
Kevin
would say
Dillon?
he's in his mid-20s because he did like My Bodyguard and like,
Mid-20s in
Rumble
84?
Fish.
Matt Dillon's forever.
yeah.
Remember when they tried to make him beat Charles Bukowski? That was rough.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. So what? Yeah. So I know what Red Dawn is. Actually love Red Dawn, despite me just referencing the shitty remake.
Right.
So was that like the first PG-13 as well? Is that the opposite?
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah.
But there seems like in the 80s there's so much other shit that's like toes that line though. For that to be the first one.
I would
it's kinda
think
weird.
they would have rushed it in faster, especially in the summer, because that's when all the movies are being released. They're like, well, we got to make these PG-13, and that's the new rating to get, a more of a sexier audience in there. I keep using that word, sexy.
Well, I mean, that
yeah, sexy audience for PG-13.
Yeah, right.
well, that's
Watch that.
13 and above. That's a Roman Polanski
that's
number, I
right.
guess.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Roman Polanski.
that sort of happens later on. But if you go to like movies that are PG-13, if you look at like Poltergeist was rated PG.
PG. I've got a whole list down
Movies.
there. I've got
Terrifying.
bullshit list, which is Steve likes, and I've got or kill me.
What year was Poltergeist?
85?
85? They didn't give that PG-13?
Oh, no, not 85. It was like 83, yeah.
Because it's before.
It might even been 82. I didn't actually put a whole bunch of dates on all of these movies, but the PG movies are the ones that you don't realize are even PG that could have been PG-13 or
82.
even. There you go, yeah.
Too. Or even R.
Yeah, Amityville 3D to me is like, that's a PG fucking movie. It totally doesn't need to be that low. PG. It needs to be PG-13.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, Asylum, Road Games, What else did I put up there?
Something Wicked This Way Comes.
That movie freaked me the fuck out. It definitely did not need to be like little kids watching that movie.
I don't understand.
Which it was.
I watched that movie way too young.
Yeah.
Well, the Twilight Zone movie was pretty fucked.
Yeah, that's PG.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of, but especially like you're talking about the Disney movie, Something Wicked This Way Comes. It's fucking phenomenal, and it's really fucked up. It's like all the dark parts of Pinocchio that you remember, like when they go into the fun land and everybody becomes monster donkeys and shit. Like that's the whole movie for like something Wicked This Way Comes.
Is that on Disney Plus? I wonder if that's something that
I bet it is.
It probably
so?
is.
Disney had a lot of problems with it because it was also the same few years that they had to go back and edit the fuck out of the Black Cauldron, which people apparently have never even seen the uncut version yet, even though they've released it a couple of times. Still, apparently it's way more brutal, and they just were like, no. That was towards the end when Disney was actually going to stop making family movies. So they were trying to ease their
Well, they were trying to do whatever they could to get a new audience in and
Yeah.
make more money because they were losing their ass.
Yeah, all of the Jaws movies up till Jaws Part 4, that stellar fucking production, are all PG.
Jaws 4 is the first one that they were like, yeah, it's PG-13.
Yeah, and there's lots of gore and language that. When I go back and listen to it, I'm like, that's got to be an R-rated movie.
I feel like they're just upping the rating on Jaws 4 because they're like, people don't need to watch this.
Oh god, yeah.
Let's just make it harder for people to see this.
Twilight Zone, we talked about that. Poltergeist, all of the Indiana Jones movies are either PG or PG-13, I think maybe.
Poltergeist isn't really vulgar though at any point. It's just scary.
It's scary as fuck.
It's scary as fuck.
It's scary
Yeah.
for children. I mean, like working at the video store, you'd always give that one like, oh, you could watch this. It's PG.
No, fuck no.
Yeah, it freaked me the fuck out because like when I saw it, which is years after it came out, I'm like, oh, it's the dude from Coach.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you mentioned that last
This will be
time.
like a happy ghost story or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Coach.
oh no, this is fucked. Yeah, that one scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
And especially like you're talking about, like where kids don't get hurt. That movie, it's directed towards the children. She gets fucking kidnapped by spirits, and all the ghosts, all the skeletons of the ghosts of the past come out of the fucking walls, and all your awful nightmares as a kid, like the tree outside, fucking gets him.
Yeah, and that creepy ass old lady.
The goddamn
She's a good
clown,
guy, but I can't stand her.
The clown.
The clown, yeah, the clown's rough.
Suck it, Annabelle. That clown is way scary.
Road Games, I think I mentioned that. Return to Oz, even though it's like that should be a PG movie, but
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, it's really dark and fucked up because especially if you're going to go in from, oh, I love Wizard of Oz, and you go into that movie, it's like, what the?
Is it an
fuck?
actual sequel or is it just?
Yeah, it's a direct sequel. It's actually based off one of the stories.
Oh shit.
The continuing stories of what?
Yeah, you go from the yellow brick road to a room full of heads.
Yeah, it's like a nightmare.
There was more cocaine in the 80s, that's probably why.
Probably.
I guess it all came back then. Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Donald Sutherland. That surprised me, but of course it came out in 79, I think. So they didn't have the rating, but they never got reclassified. There's nudity in that movie. It's scary as fuck. There's violence.
That's PG?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see, when you start going through them, you'll notice a lot of movies that are like, oh, this is PG, and you think about it, it's like, well, this shouldn't be PG.
But
and
the
not
ratings
basic.
didn't really affect you as a kid when you watch.
No.
You want to go see a movie you didn't care about. As an adult, you're like, oh, this pussy ass horror film should be R-rated.
See, I'm actually the opposite. When I was a kid, they did impact me. When I was about around the age of 10, yeah, because I wanted like boobs and gore. And I knew I wasn't going to see that if I went to see PG-13. So I was kind of anti. When I was young, I was very much like, I don't want to watch a PG-13 fucking movie.
Yeah.
If I see a horror movie, like I would flip the case over and make sure there was a hard R there.
Oh, that's awesome. See, I never had to do that.
Yeah.
I just picked out what I wanted, or I'd go to the movie theater because the movie theater I went to didn't care about carding kids.
And for me, what was amazing is,
Not only you can card kids, but whatever.
no, they never. I don't think they've ever checked for PG.
Where's your infant card?
Yeah, I like emails that were like, "Are you 13?"
Yeah. That happened to me in the 90s. I actually got when I was. They wanted to see my license. I swear.
Somebody thought you were 13 in the 90s.
It was an R-rated movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I've maybe been ID'd twice ever for even like an album or movie. And I think like when I was 16 trying to buy like a rap album at NRL Music, somebody asked me
By that
for like
time,
ID.
by that time the PMRC had already fucked your world.
Yeah, but man, like most movies I saw in the PG-13 form at first when I was young too. Because I was watching Up All Night, Monster Vision and all that. And they were just pretty much PG-13 versions of these R-rated films anyway.
Yeah, but they were still awesome to you though, right?
They were still awesome to me, but it was even cooler when I rented the VHS and I was like, oh shit, there's boobs there. Oh, that dude gets totally decapitated because it cuts away in the version I saw on TNT.
Which is another thing, is that some people don't even realize, like, even the R-rated movies in the late 80s, say Friday the 13th Part 7, they've cut out all of the kills.
Oh,
You
those are cut the shit.
You never see contact, so when people kind of shit on, and I totally shit on PG-13 movies, but when you go back and go, well, fuck, this is not even R-rated half the time, unless it has, like, language and some nudity.
I don't shit on PG-13
It's the
too much
youth.
because that's not what makes it a good movie. Like, you know, like the shit that I like in R-rated films, it's because I'm trash. I'm a trash human and I just want to see trashy shit.
Right.
You know, like none of that's needed. I mean, you don't need that much gore. Like somebody just getting stabbed is fine. I'm like, no, fucking cut their dick off and throw it at somebody.
Eating
You don't
alive.
need that. Yeah.
Eating alive.
I mean, it works for me, but I don't think most audiences give a shit either way.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
That's definitely Eating Alive, also known as like Cannibal Ferox or something.
Well, the boom right now is all PG-13. Like Insidious, all that shit's PG-13, right? The
Yeah,
Conjuring.
which I love Insidious.
Yeah.
All that's like, you know, the ones outside of like Saw, every big like popular franchise ends up being PG-13.
Well,
Quiet Place was PG-13.
Like I have up on the board there, the whiteboard in the room. It's like 6 out of the top 10 highest grossing films are PG-13.
Yeah, because you could take the whole family.
It's fucking nuts.
to be fucking
It's
sick.
all about money, and that's what people
Yeah,
started realizing. It's
oh,
like it wasn't about content, say like what Steven Spielberg was trying to fight for. It was about making money then. But even then, if you want to dissect his fucking argument, he still wanted more people to come and see his movies.
Yeah, that's really what it is. You don't want it
Yeah.
to have an R because some places do check IDs for R.
Yeah,
Gremlins.
Gremlins snuck through and didn't get a PG-13 because I don't think it wasn't even around yet.
No, it was. I mean, Gremlins came out in '84.
Yeah, but it was not until August.
It's kind of slipped.
Oh wait, yeah, June 8th. So it just slipped past it.
Which I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why, because at that point Steven Spielberg was making darker and darker movies, and then he actually made his first, I guess, full non-fantasy film with The Color Purple, and it was like, not he was his whole mentality of movies he was making went from dark to even darker, because that movie's about slavery and his own personal civil rights and all that. So I guess he just wanted to have a broader audience to be pulled in for his PG-13 movies.
Did he get remarried?
Yeah, he met. Oh God, what the fuck's her name? I can't remember it all of a sudden. From on the Temple of Doom.
Oh, so they're still together?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'm waiting for that divorce to happen. See those movies.
See those movies come out.
Look at those dark movies. But you were talking about Gremlins. Like Gremlins was one of those movies that probably would have been PG-13. It would definitely, definitely would have been PG-13.
It's more of a horror movie than it is a
could have
comedy.
been R if
Yeah.
it would have gone the way that they wanted to originally do.
Much more graphic.
Because if for people that don't know, originally the scene where the mother gets attacked by Stripe or
No, it's just a random
gremlin.
She
Like
chops
she was
into
gonna
pieces.
she was gonna find the dog dead. Like the gremlin didn't just hang the dog up in the Christmas tree. Fucking killed him.
So it's a dead dog. Does that give you an R, a dead dog?
Dead dog.
I'm just saying it was going to be a lot more brutal and a lot more blood. But
Just
they
a
didn't.
dead dog, though.
Yeah, don't.
Just a dead dog.
Just a dead dog.
I'm just saying, I don't feel like that gets you an R. I don't know, I'm not the one to decide. I'm not the fucking weirdo that has to count F-bombs and tits and I guess
Somebody
dead
does.
dogs. That's a weird job.
Somebody has that job. And
I'll take it. Are you kidding me? If you pay me well enough, I'd be like 1, 2. I'd do hash marks.
Oh yeah, but everything would be PG-13 if I was doing it. I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fucking
The
fine.
most fucked up
Those
movies.
fucked up movies, like Serbian film PG-13.
So like
Have fun, kids.
I have 4 lists up here, and one of them it just says or kill me, which means I don't really care about it, or it's just awful. Jaws 4 is definitely on there.
Yeah, Jaws 4 deserves to be there. Now, I like some of these, though. Like, I like I Am Legend. I actually like Disturbia with that little Shia LaBeouf weirdo.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty decent. That came out back in my video store days, so that was like a random rental. And it's a remake of something, right?
Yeah, it's like Rear Window.
Yeah. I thought it was okay. It's a good, like, teen horror film. Which
Exactly.
some of these are made to be that. They're not made for, like, the same audience.
Definitely
you know?
happened in the 90s.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
They're not
a lot
even
of
aimed
stuff.
at children anymore. They're aimed at teens.
But most of those MTV-style slashers were still pretty hard R.
Yeah.
I mean, Scream even makes a joke about it. Like, Nev Campbell's like, we're just PG-13 tonight.
Right.
Like, she's about to, like, fuck the dude that's going to kill her whole family.
The self-aware movie.
Spoilers.
Oh, yeah, sorry if you haven't seen Scream.
But some of the and ones, I mean, Dark Tower is definitely no.
I can't watch that.
Man, what a bummer.
I know, I'm not going to
So-
be
I was fucking excited, and they should have just made it like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter. Let's just do this movie in series.
I saw that first trailer and I was so excited.
Until I saw fucking Matthew McConaughey, and I was like, that's the worst flag ever.
Well, just Idris Elba.
I like Matthew
saying the
McConaughey.
Gunslinger's Creed, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I totally accepted him as the gunslinger. And it's just awful. CG fucking monsters that look CG.
I never watched it. Is it?
I went to the
about
theaters
3
and saw it.
hours?
It's
Probably?
awful, man. And it's not even like really. It's supposed to be like what a sequel to the books or like the
thought they
continuous.
were-
It happens after, which doesn't make sense.
It's just
if you read the
fucking
books, too.
awful.
Were they not doing like multiple films? I thought that was the gimmick with this. Was that there was going to be?
I think originally it was something that we're going to make a TV show and then they were going to make movies in between.
Isn't that
it just
fucked?
never happened.
It's
Because
like,
even
do
Ron,
that.
I
Do
think
the
Ron
TV
Howard
show.
was connected to it at one point as well. But I mean, again, I could be wrong about that.
And before you guys tuned in, Dave and I were discussing about like how television gets away with more than fucking movies in the theater.
Well, especially now. I don't think it was that way so much in the 90s.
No.
But these days, dude, they can do, like, if I watch, like, FX or Comedy Central, they get by with everything.
Yeah.
Well, not even FX. I
For
mean,
me, go ahead.
look at Hannibal. Look at the show Hannibal.
I haven't seen it.
Holy shit,
But
it's
I've
amazing.
heard it's pretty fucking, like,
It
graphic.
is brutal.
And is it
It's brutal, it's
TV-14?
well made.
It's yeah, it's like TV-14. They showed it at like 9 o'clock on Wednesdays or whatever, and
Yeah.
there's a flesh column. Somebody sews dead bodies
That's amazing
together,
too, yeah.
And it's just like you're watching whatever's on before that.
Procedural, like the cop sort of like shows. They started that with like Millennium. Millennium got heavily censored on its first episode, and that was the kind of the groundbreaker for television. Violence on television, and they made you come at a certain time. They heavily edited, but it was still graphic as fuck, especially those first 2 seasons. And then after that, it was like CSI got more graphic, and those shows like John Goodwin, who did special effects for The Thing with Rob Bottin. He is like the designer of all those corpses that you see, and they're all being autopsied and all that. That's graphic as fuck, but it's acceptable because it's a cop show.
Yeah, I'll see that. Like, I watch like Monday Night Raw. I'm a wrestling fan. It's like CSI and shit always comes on before it. So I always tune in like right when they catch the murderer or find like a body, and it's like, oh, Johnny got stabbed. It's like a fucking corpse, like all cut up and shit. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm just like, it's like 8 p.m. guys. Like, why is this just on TV? But I want to. So the people that do the TV ratings, is it the same people that do the movie ratings?
That is a good question.
Because why would they do TV-14 but PG-13?
Right.
Who the fuck was like, we need 1 more year on that shit? And they were like, well, if we're going to add a year.
1 more year, you're more mature.
Yeah.
We're not. Technically, you kind of are, but.
Yeah, but they have like TV like everyone, right? It's like E for everyone, like the fucking video games. But then they made TV like Y7. I remember when I was a kid.
God, I forgot about all of that.
I remember when the Goosebumps series
Please look that up,
started.
Dave.
I thought I was like an elder fucking god when they did TVY7 and I was older than that. I was like, oh, this shit. I'm an old man now. I can watch fucking Goosebumps all I want, motherfucker. I can watch Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh, I love those
It was
shows.
on Snick. Everything on Snick was like TVY7.
I can't wait for us to do like a dive on kid shows that we love, like that Erie, Indiana, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, those are fun. I can go hard on some Erie, Indiana.
I can't wait.
Man, that's a real problem.
But let's go back to some of the, like, okay, 1408, World War Z. A lot of these are like PG-13, mainly just for like money. The
what was
Watson
that?
Prophecies is actually a really good movie.
Was Identity, the other Cusack one, was that
God damn
PG-13?
it. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I love that one too.
Yeah, I love that one too. Just I remember like 1408 and Identity were a couple of years apart.
Yeah.
He was kind of on a roll there for a moment.
He was like the shit, man.
Yeah.
I hope he made a lot of money.
Mothman Prophecies was a weird one.
Yeah.
I've been to Point Pleasant, Illinois.
Yeah.
You can go for the Mothman
Festival. Right?
Yes, I've been. Rachel's been several times, and she made me go. And you can actually, that town loves that movie. Like, there are pictures of Richard Gere everywhere.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a big moneymaker. It's like their derby.
Yeah,
we live in
you
Kentucky, so it's the fucking derby.
You could stay in.
I'll take a
hotel.
fantasy creature over animals getting abused.
You can stay in the hotel that Richard Gere was in.
Really?
Yeah, the one in the movie. You can stay in that hotel.
Why
if
would you
want.
stay there?
I don't
What
know.
the fuck?
I mean, you're going for Mothman.
You would stay in the
Festival.
house that fucking Nev Campbell took a shit in.
No, but not.
Okay, well maybe not.
That'd be a weird reason to stay somewhere, actually.
This is where she took a dump from.
They said that Airbnb ad. Nev Campbell once took a shit.
Nev Campbell took a shit.
We've done other rallies.
When they're at the Greasy Strangler, when they're doing the tours.
Oh,
It's just like, this is where the Bee Gees did cocaine.
Oh my
Like,
God.
That's exactly
I
how
love
it
that
goes.
movie.
I never saw the Mothman Prophecies, but I've always heard those like stories. I've seen that giant statue.
Yeah,
and
it's a great
where the
creepy
fuck he went.
fucking monster movie that doesn't. I don't think necessarily pays off, but I don't care. It's the whole overall movie's good.
Well, we should give Goatman a statue then. That's what Kentucky has, was the Pope Lick
Pope Lick monster.
Pope Lick monster. Yeah, see, we
He
gotta
didn't have a
make.
bridge fall in the river, though. That's what the Mothman, he told everybody about that.
It's like Zodiac Killer.
Don't look at me like that.
It's a cryptid.
It happened.
It happened. Oh, okay, I don't know shit.
That's true. The bridge is they rebuilt it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to drive across it to get to get there.
Also in the or Kill Me is like The Devil, The Haunting.
The Devil. That's that M. Night Shyamalan movie.
It was right when he started pulling his name off of movies so that people would go see him again.
Yeah, so people would be like, yeah, fuck this. Probably like right to the village.
I've never not liked some of his stuff because I know he's always trying to do something different, but I totally got tired of the whole twist ending.
What a twist.
Yeah. Right, but that was one he did. He pulled his, like, it wasn't like, oh, from the director of...
What was the twist in Devil? Like, it was a sandwich the whole time, right? Some shit like that.
Yeah, it was a sandwich in the Nuns Habit. She just pulled that. It's like,
yeah, it was something fucking stupid. Yeah, nuns, sandwiches. It had to be something like that.
Mama, The Boy. The Boy I liked for the most part. I liked because it had some, had some surprising parts in it. But yeah, it definitely needs to be PG-13. It's not a great film.
Fantasy Island, is that the one with the little midget guy?
No, that's the movie that just came out.
Oh.
I was trying to be relevant, like, well, this is awful.
I don't know what I'm thinking of.
It's a fucking, it's like a...
same thing.
It's awful, man. It could have been way better, but now that I realized it was PG-13, I didn't know it going in. Now it totally makes sense. If they'd have made a hard R with that movie, it would have been fucking awesome because it's an origin story on the island that's, like, fucked. So it's great. I mean, think about that.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. Oh, you should.
I might
You
not
should
be
watch
happy,
everything
though.
so you can hate it just as much as I do.
I do watch everything. It's a real problem, but even sometimes you pull shit out of your ass and I'm like, how did you find that? I did like Escape Room, though.
Yeah?
I thought that was good.
I never saw it.
You motherfucker.
No, carry on.
I can't even talk. I don't really talk about it now because I'm just going to be like, oh, Escape Room is good. I don't get anybody to debate with.
Dave, have you seen Escape Room?
I have not seen it.
It's like Cube.
I have not seen it.
Somebody out there has seen it.
Did you like Cube? Or
Yeah, I did.
So like if Cube had sex with Panic Room, it would make Escape Room. It's essentially just like a
little baby Escape Room.
It's essentially like almost the same story as Panic Room, but everything's like more high tech and the puzzles are harder to solve. But it's good. I mean, it's definitely one of those that's made for like the teenage horror audience. Mm-hmm. But I also think like they should have been like influenced by Cube, so people would go watch fucking Cube. Yeah. It's totally that same game.
God, I wish I went and saw that instead of fucking Fantasy Island.
What, Cube?
No, yeah, I like Cube. No, I meant Escape Room.
Yeah, Escape Room was good though. I was surprised. Like I rented it, watched it with the little ones, man. I was surprised by how good it was. Yeah.
Cool.
I wanted to hate it a lot more than I did. Because it's one of those I went in.
That helps.
Sometimes you just, like, Hollywood's really bad at making trailers for, like, horror films, especially the PG-13 ones, because they're trying to get that teenage demographic in, even if it's, like, a little bit smarter than that. And that one definitely has the commercial that makes you think, oh, this is made for, like, people that watch, like, 16 and Pregnant or whatever. It's better than that. I mean, it might be still made for people that watch 16 and Pregnant. I mean, I've probably watched 16 and Pregnant a few times. I drink.
It's okay, yeah. I've got The Ring on there. When that came out, that was a big deal.
That was one like theaters were packed like weeks in a row. I went to see it twice.
I didn't even realize it was PG-13.
No, neither did I. But that last scene or towards the end where he puts the fucking tape in and she comes out like flashes out of the TV, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody in the theater jumped. That's one of the few times I was out in like public watching a horror film where I can say the whole room jumped and made noise and shit. And I went to see it twice, and both times it happened. And it even got me like the second time. Granted, I have an excuse. I was like fucking 14. But the whole audience was like, ah, shit, little demon girl.
Yeah, I think they did that a lot with Japanese remakes or Asian horror film remakes. Like The Grudge is also PG-13. Yeah. The Uninvited, which is, like people don't realize, is a remake of A Tale of Two Sisters.
That's how I feel about those movies. They were very much uninvited. All of them after The Ring. I don't like any of them after The Ring.
They just saw something that made money. Like, fuck, let's buy up all these properties. Dark Water, all this shit.
Wait, did Tale of Two Sisters actually happen? Because there was that rumor that it was going to be the Olsen twins. I remember that for a while. There was a rumor that Tale of Two Sisters was going to start a fucking Olsen.
No, it is The Uninvited.
Oh, so they did The Uninvited. Yeah, I had to find those like old ass articles about it because I remember just being mad. And I don't even like A Tale of Two Sisters that much. I just like the cover of it.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, I like it. I like the twist.
Oh, they did the Eye with Jessica.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I expect an American remake to suck anyway, so I think that mentality, like I said, when you walked in thinking it was going to suck, this movie's going to suck.
The Ring was good.
It helps.
Yeah.
When it surprises me, I'm like, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Well, it usually helps when it's towards the beginning of the trend. Like The Ring happened before that trend started, so it wasn't just a quick cash grab. I think most people, when we saw TheRing, we didn't know it was a remake.
No, and that's what the studio wants you to not know, because they think that Americans don't watch movies they have to read.
Yeah, but after that, they push it as a remake of a Japanese film. Like The Grudge, all these movies start off the taglines, like, originally titled or whatever, Ju-on.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool.
And they're never as good as the original. But the thing about The Grudge, it was actually remade by the same director.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
But didn't it just come out again? Didn't they just do it again?
I kind of lost track. They actually made one like Godzilla versus Megalon. It's like The Ring.
Oh yeah, no, it's
that
on
looks awesome.
Shudder,
Yeah, that looks cool. Because that just looks incredibly
It looks
stupid.
like a comedy. Like they were like, oh, let's have fun. At least that's how I'm looking at the trailer when I saw it.
Yeah, well, that's probably what it is, though. I think that's what it is.
Oh yeah, it's like in this corner.
I think these characters don't age well over time. I think they're scary for a few years. Just look at it like Freddy, Jason, and all of them.
Oh, you have to.
You know, the first couple, you're like, oh shit, this is like a genuine like horror movie. But after a while, you got Busta Rhymes fighting Michael Myers. You got Jason killing people in like spoofy ways and shit. All these bad
being a
one-liners.
superhero
Every once in a while you get one that doesn't change much. Candyman really didn't get to.
He didn't get long
the
enough,
fucking Candyman.
but he wasn't around long enough.
It's true, but I mean, he had 2 more sequels. There's just 3, or is there 4? I can't
There's
remember.
3, but people don't really acknowledge the sequels with Candyman either. Like
And I actually like the second one better than the first.
Farewell to the Flesh. Is that the
right over there.
second one? Okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely not PG-13.
No, it's not. Sorry to get off track.
Well, you're talking about PG-13 movies. Like there was a rash of like R movies that went to PG-13, like series, like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh yeah.
You know, the movies that tried to sort of get a broader audience to cash grab, and then they go back because the new Mad Max obviously wasn't PG-13.
Fuck no.
That's a hard R, yeah.
But Alien,
Booby milk.
Alien versus Predator. That was the most upsetting part about that movie. You take 2 really good R-rated.
Is it the most upsetting part of that?
Alien vs. Predator was PG-13.
Yeah,
that was the first
And
upsetting
I love
part.
Lance Henriksen, and I love both of those franchises, and I hate that fucking movie.
Those are the times where like the R is necessary. You can't make a movie about a fucking predator and make it PG-13.
Right.
Yeah. And
It's just not realistic.
another one that I found that was part of a franchise, RoboCop 3 is rated PG-13.
Directed by Fred Decker.
Yeah, I don't like that one either.
No, you
I-
should.
and I love Fred Decker.
The effects are subpar.
Yeah.
Even I'm like, God damn it.
But Fred Decker also fucked me recently with Predators. Or The Predator. The Predator was
Oh.
yeah.
Fuck.
Man, I just watched that for the first time last week.
I went to the theater and watched it by myself.
I am sorry.
I hated it.
Hey, it had well, you guys probably hated the characters, I guess, but I thought the first 45 minutes, I was like, oh, these characters are likable enough, just a bunch of goofs, and then it just goes super downhill.
When they got to the point with like the super duper predator,
Yeah.
I was done.
Once he kills
Ken Kirzinger version.
Yeah,
once they kill the little guy, once they're like, oh, he was the one that was trying to help us, he's the traitor. Then after that, I'm like, oh shit, hard left. This is gonna get bad.
Yeah.
And it did. They just,
Okay, I actually skipped that movie.
good.
I mean, I watched it
You could-
at least once.
You should watch all of these PG-13 movies instead.
All of them.
Okay, let's go through the ones that
go
are
with-
fucking really good.
Okay, yeah.
Cloverfield. I want to talk about that one.
Okay, that's on my
immediately.
Steve likes but not loves.
I love Clipper.
I really do love that movie.
Okay.
And the reason why is because the marketing for that movie was genius. Like months, 6 to 7 months before that movie came out, there was all the MySpace pages that were being made for all the characters in the film, and they went to the date of the release, and then they went just silent.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it was like you could keep up with it
MySpace.
on what was going on. Yeah, that sort of dates at the MySpace pages. But then people like on Reddit and stuff are finding these secret websites, and there was all these Easter eggs to find stuff.
I love that stuff.
And nobody knew what it was. They were like, "What is this monster?" People literally thought the guy in the trailer said it's a lion. So people thought it was a Voltron movie at first. They had no clue.
Yeah.
But eventually, it caught on. So the marketing got me so hyped for it. And then I realized what it was. And I'm like, "Oh, cool! A giant monster terrorizing New York." Sold.
Yeah.
I loved it. That was like one of the first movies I saw that was from that weird first person perspective the whole time.
Yeah.
Which I thought for that time was brilliant, but so many people complained about it too. Motion sickness.
Jarring.
and the
I
rest,
don't.
yeah.
It's
But it didn't
weird
bother
because
me
I
at
don't.
all.
No, but I love putting on 3D glasses. I don't really have that kind of problem with any of those movies. The shaky cam, I don't like it when filmmakers kind of resort to it for now it's the action scene.
Yeah.
But that kind of movie, it's fucking handheld for a reason.
Yeah, and monster movies you see, and now I'm going to say a hypocrite because I'm like, Predator needs violence, but I don't think with giant monsters you need violence. You don't need gore. They're just fucking
There's so much.
stepping and swiping people
Right.
away.
And there was gore in that movie.
There was, but then not to the level though where it's like, oh, this has to be a R. They did just enough. I don't know. I loved Cloverfield. I like that weird sequel with John Goodman too. Cloverfield Lane or whatever. That was a fucking weird movie. That's rated R though.
People are always complaining because they're not really connected, but I don't care about that.
But
I liked how
they're connected as in they're set in the same like universe.
And then there's the Paradox, the sci-fi one.
I haven't seen that one.
I went to the theater and saw that, and I liked it, but it doesn't have to. It's good as a standalone movie.
Well, Cloverfield, it wasn't originally
a Cloverfield movie.
A Cloverfield movie, just like 10 Cloverfield Lane wasn't originally a Cloverfield movie. It's just I
understand that argument, but like most of my favorite Dracula movies were not Dracula movies.
Well,
so they're like, well, let's put fucking Christopher Lee in this.
Cloverfield Paradox was like you wouldn't even really known it was connected until that last
very much like
spoiler.
Split, which by the way is a PG-13 movie. Split's on there, yeah.
I saw that within the last 6 months.
Split?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's really good. And that's the one where he was smart enough not to put his name on it. At least not out there like, oh, it's his M. Night Shyamalan.
Split was the one that like got me to like M. Night again because I was like, oh.
Well, I love Unbreakable. It's my favorite movie he ever did.
I love Unbreakable. I love The Sixth Sense, but I just don't think it ages well after you. I think it's one of those movies after you've seen it twice, it's hard to go back to see it again.
Oh man, The Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense, really? I think it's better.
I went and saw that one in the theater, and I was totally blown away by the ending. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. Spoilers. He was dead the whole time. And then I realized, it's like, oh, I got here 10 minutes late. So I didn't even see the beginning of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
So it really got me.
Do you want to keep on the whole likes?
Well, I mean,
I've got ones that I love, and there's ones that I like Anaconda. But not because it's a good movie. I like big dumb monster movies.
Anaconda's a piece of shit. I went back and watched it. But man, I love it. It's such a trash garbage movie.
I love it.
Nothing makes sense.
Actors are doing this.
It's John Voight, right?
Fucking drive-in movie.
John Voight's like the bad guy, right?
Yeah, he is, with a really bad accent and the bad facial scars.
But
it's perfect. He's Quint.
He's blatantly a bad guy.
Oh yeah.
And they're all like, well, let's let him on the boat. Let's have him travel around. Like, nobody can kick this dude's ass. You got fucking Ice Cube on this boat. Fuck this guy up. But, he gets the fuck off to the very end, and then finally the snake's like, this guy's gotta...
Yeah, we gotta pay this...
I gotta shit this guy.
He's gotta be our Rhodes from Day to Day. No, I love it because I don't... It's not a good movie. I love big dumb bug movies and monster movies.
It's pretty gory, though. I don't know how that's PG-13 exactly.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucking graphic, man.
Yeah, it is.
And then Owen Wilson's on the boat. I don't like that. I don't enjoy that portion of it. He's because he doesn't even know the old guy, and then he dumps his girlfriend to hang out with fucking John Voight halfway through the movie because he's like, honey, he says he's a snake hunter and we're gonna make a lot of money hunting snakes. I'm like, that seems like a fucking dumb idea.
Let's go try it out.
Yeah, you're this dude just hijacked the fucking boat and everything, and you're like, yeah, he's my buddy now. But I like Anaconda. I never watched any of the sequels, though. I don't know how those went.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't
There's
go back
a bunch of sequels for that, right?
I'm that guy that buys the Crocosaurus Part 7. I don't care.
Speaking of awful movies like that, I see you have the Meg under Love movies.
Yeah, I do.
And I went and saw that in the theater in 3D, and I was just like, fuck, can this movie be over?
It's awful. It's awful, but I love it. But I also love Jaws 3D, so... That's why.
Piranha 3D.
Once you know that about me, you're going to be like, oh, you like a garbage fucking movie. I'm like, I do.
Hey, what was Snakes on a Plane rated? Snakes on a Plane.
I looked it up. It's R.
Oh,
I was really hoping it was because, like I said, Day of the Animals is a PG movie, also directed by Louisville's William Girdler before he died. I just love animals attack movies.
Yeah, and those can fit under PG-13 most of the time.
Yes. Snakes on a Plane is another very unique situation.
Dave loved this movie when it came out.
Oh, it was so good.
It came out on the weekend of my birthday.
We were starting hanging out around this time, and I was like, what are you talking about? What is this movie you're talking about?
It was basically a movie they made a trailer for, and everybody was just making fun of it.
Yeah.
And then the studio went back and was like, fuck it. Because the original line, get these motherfucking snakes off my motherfucking plane, was not in the movie. They went back and put it in.
They pulled the ghoulies.
Yeah, I've had it with this motherfucking,
Yeah, that's it. I've had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
And it was fun. It was like going to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. People had rubber snakes and they were throwing them all.
They went all in on it. They had that band, Cobra, that pop punk Cobra Starship band. They opened with that line. Samuel L. Jackson's like, I had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. And then the song's called Snakes on a Plane. They went all in on this gimmick. I promoted it for a year.
Oh my god.
So I was like, this is brilliant. And I saw the release date. It was my birthday weekend.
Oh, you're on.
Fuck yeah. I'm going to see this on my birthday. This is perfect because this is stupid as hell. And I loved it. But yeah, it's a rated R. But
hard R on that one. Okay. But you get into some of these PG-13 movies, and like I was saying, It was about they wanted the money, so they would dumb down their movies, and some of them on there you'll see the movies that they dumb down again, like the Jaws 4 and Darkness Falls.
Darkness Falls.
That's a movie that could have been so much better if it was rated R.
It had that cover though. If you move the cover around,
the lenticular one. Yeah, I collect those.
Jesus. Hope you don't own Darkness Falls.
I don't think I do. And if I do, I don't remember. So that's probably a good thing.
Your love list is just all M. Night Shyamalan.
Is it?
It's Split,
No
Sixth Sense,
I love
Signs.
Well, yeah, that's true. Damn, when you look at it like that, I look at it like it sucks.
A lot of fun. You had M. Night on the brain.
No, I don't. I just started going through a list of movies that I really liked. Like Big Trouble in Little Fucking China is PG-13. That's amazing.
It wouldn't be if they called it Big Trouble Little Fucking China.
It's true.
Like you just,
but it's a movie that you don't even think about the rating regardless. It's like, I don't care.
no, it's just such a good... That was a bomb, though. That didn't do too well.
No, it didn't.
Should have probably just made it really hard.
It was another one of those movies that ruined Carpenter's fucking appeal
Russell
of the studio
fine.
system.
See, like you got Critters down there.
Critters?
I always thought that was R for some reason.
No, it's PG-13.
Man,
It came out the same year.
You know what?
Or like
I've been reading
in '84, I thought.
I've been meaning to rewatch that movie because I recently got into that show, The Orville, and I realized, oh God, the kid from Critters is in that show.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'll quit this podcast right now if I gotta talk about fucking Seth MacFarlane.
No. It's just like that was the thing. I was I know this fucking guy from somewhere.
So now we know what you got to do in like 6 months. Just talk about that now.
Jesus.
There's a lot of movies on my love list that have nothing to do with M. Night Shyamalan.
You know what, Critters? I don't think I've honestly ever... I've seen it probably 30 times. I don't think I've ever watched it outside of watching it on TV, though.
Oh, wow. So it doesn't really matter.
It was just always on, like, late night television, or, like, USA would play it during the day a lot. I remember they actually had this one thing called President's Day Mare. Like, on President's Day, they had, like, horror movies during the day.
That's awesome.
And, like, USA, President's Day Mare. And it had, like, Mount Rushmore, but the eyes would bleed. And they showed, like, fucking Critters and stuff like that. That's a stupid memory, but somebody's going to hear this and be like, yeah, fuck, I cut school a lot, too.
Well, and this kind of goes with the family-friendly or family-frightening. It's like you have The Gate, you have Monster Squad. These are movies that are PG-13.
Yeah.
And if they were PG, they would have sucked. At least they would have lost the appeal of a lot of us because you wouldn't have words like Wolfman's Got Nards or anything like that. There wouldn't have been any of those movies.
An R-rated movie? You could put...
No, but if it was PG.
PG, yeah.
And then if it was a hard R.
Is Monster Squad PG-13?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye is a great movie. I love as a kid. You go back and watch it and you're like, you know what? There's not a whole lot of violence in this movie. I can totally see this PG-13.
Is it Drew Barrymore in that one?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
She's the star.
Yeah.
And the wraparound story at the end.
I've seen it like one time. So
Oh, it's
very
so
vague
good.
memory on it, man.
Little troll comes out of the
Arachnophobia, Tremors. Come on, PG-13 Tremors. You don't even think about it. You think of it as a horror movie.
That's because Reba McEntire would have never done an R-rated movie.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
Maybe she would.
Yeah, she would, especially right now. She probably needs it right now.
Arachnophobia. I didn't even think about that being an R-rated or PG. I didn't care. I liked the movie. I
Is
like
that the dude from Dumb and Dumber is fighting spiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
John
weird.
Goodman's in that, right?
John
Yeah, he
Goodman's
is.
in it?
Oh, yeah.
Is he an Exterminator?
Yes, he is.
Damn.
It's coming back.
That's weird. Yeah, I'm putting these pieces together. I guess I've seen that more than I really thought I had. I just don't like bugs.
You don't?
Is Ticks PG-13? Guarantee that's fucking not.
No, it's not.
God, I wish it was. So I can talk about Carlton.
Night of the Comet, Troll Hunter. There's so many on there that I...
Troll Hunter's fairly recent, and that's a really great movie that nobody watched.
And it's so low budget.
Was it
but
like
the effects
Finnish?
are amazing.
I don't know. What was
Yeah,
it?
I thought it was Norwegian.
Norwegian. I don't know. I'm not good with these things. Tremors, man. I feel like everybody at one point watched Tremors. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's another one that came on TV like all the fucking time. But the sequels are R, right? Because they went like really fucking over the top with like
Oh, yeah.
with the Jamie Kennedy, the shitty Jamie Kennedy ones.
They went so far, like...
Because I couldn't get Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, those could be almost PG if it wasn't for just, like, the monsters.
Yeah, but later on, I think they went super violent with it. I'm pretty sure. I tried to watch that one, and it was Jamie Kennedy, like, riding a dirt bike. And, like, you just see, like, chubby, coked out, bloated Jamie Kennedy on a bike. And then he does, like, a trick, and it's blatantly a stuntman, because it's, like, this muscular dude doing a dirt bike trick. I couldn't watch it after that.
And a lot of the PG-13 movies in the movies that I think they went a little bit overboard at some of them with some of the PG-13 ratings, because if you look at stuff that's PG-13 now, it's gotten relaxed, I should say.
Oh, very much so.
There's movies that are PG-13 now that would be a hard R in the 80s or the 90s.
Especially, like, 89, 90, definitely. where they just cut everything out.
Yeah, there's stuff that recently, like one of the movies I really actually love on this list, and it's probably one of my favorite movies of the last decade, is Final Girls.
Right.
And that's like the perfect, like, it's a horror movie, but it's also kind of a spoof of horror films. But when you watch that, there's some things in that I'm like, I don't know if that would work. Like when they wreck the car and he goes through that fucking window and his whole body just like crumbles in half and he just drags across the fucking ground. I'm like, okay, cool. Keep that PG-13.
I recently found that one because it was on Hulu.
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
it's so good.
I just ran past it. I was like, what is this?
There are people who absolutely
All right.
hate it, but I
They hate it?
Yeah.
Oh, they hate fun.
It's the
Okay.
people who
Absolutely.
don't like anything PG-13 because they think that means it means trash or like pussy.
No, that movie's
By the way,
like,
pussy's awesome.
that movie's perfect. That like, you know, taking a shot at all the 80s slashers and all like the stereotypes and stuff that come from it.
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie, man. Like, I recommend that to everybody. Not Final Girl, by the way. Around the same time, a movie called Final Girl came out,
Yeah.
which also has the dude from Workaholics in it. They had the same like actor in both movies. And when I originally was looking for Final Girls, I rented Final Girl, and I was like, this is a piece of shit, and this looks nothing like the trailer. What did I miss? And I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. I rented the wrong movie. But Final Girls is perfect, man. I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's a bunch of like, I don't know, the early 20s characters get sucked into like this slasher film from the 80s, and one of the girls that stars in the slasher film is the mother of one of the girls that gets sucked into the movie, and she died in a car accident years prior.
Spoiler.
So this girl's dealing with, that's not a spoiler, it's what the fucking movie opens with. But she's dealing with like being in this slasher film along with like seeing her dead mom alive again, but as this character.
Yeah, it's emotional,
It's a
actually.
brilliant like fucking movie, man.
That end scene made my heart go, oh.
Yeah, I mean, I get sad when I listen to Betty Davis Eyes now, you know?
Yep.
I mean, I never wanted to listen to it on purpose back in the day, but now I kind of play it, get sad, sit alone.
Oh, man.
Think about my non-dead mom, I guess. I don't know. One day I can really relate.
Holy shit.
My mom's not going to listen to this podcast.
I
don't
put one
worry.
up there that I thought kind of related to what you were talking about on the, we were talking about Hitchcock for a minute, and you said that he made one in the 90s. And I'm thinking it was the one, What Lies Beneath. It's the Harrison Ford ghost story with Michelle Pfeiffer. That's the only kind of Hitchcock movie, like it's straight up Hitchcock movie.
Yeah, no, it is.
I didn't
but
know if that
don't
was the
think
movie you were talking about.
No, I feel
But
like he had a movie in like 93.
No, he was way dead.
I thought there's a movie, though, that was like Alfred Hitchcock Presents.
Well,
He was
that
way
might...
dead. I mean, technology, buddy. Humphrey Bogart was in a Tales from the Crypt
It's
episode.
true. It was, you know, it's funny. Same director as What Lies Beneath.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Robert
so-
Robert Zemeckis.
I just got that in my mind, dude.
It's so funny that you connected all of that. It's true. He made all those. He made Forrest Gump, and then he did the. He was part of the producers and directors of the original Tales from the Crypt television show.
What was so that's considered PG-13 essentially, right? The Tales from the Crypt series.
I mean, it was mature audiences that.
Yeah, but they moved it to like what, NBC, ABC.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw it
Yeah,
on
it was in
HBO.
syndication. Unless if you're thinking of this French language propaganda short film that he did in 1944 that was released in 93.
There it is.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Told you.
Jesus Christ, Dave. Dave's digging on the tablet over here. Oh shit. Get it, man.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce it.
It would have been
because
more
it's in
impressive if
French.
you pulled that right out of your
Well, there
head.
you go.
But it's nice.
You know me and my French
I was
language
just trying
propaganda short
because
films.
I went back and listened to one of the earlier podcasts just to listen to it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is he talking about?" And that's the only. And then there's the Urban Legends Final Cut, which is very much a Hitchcock film. I mean, it even has the music from the TV show at the end.
Final
So-
Cut, the
That's
one
the
where they're like
sequel.
on the film set. And
Yeah,
shit?
yeah,
Has Anthony Anderson.
yeah. It's the
That's all I
same
remember
director
about it.
who did the music for Halloween H2O.
That was a weird sequel. I guess that was at the time though, all those teen slashers and stuff.
I love that weird sequel because of all the Hitchcock nods. Like it's basically a Hitchcock film. It's everything about it.
I don't remember it hardly though, man. I remember like they did that, and then they did Urban Legend Bloody Mary.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's pretty bad.
It was bad.
Yeah.
And Urban Legends Final Cut is not a great movie, but
If it has Anthony Anderson in it, yeah, probably not. I don't really. I think he's like Kangaroo Jack and that, you know, and then TV. Oh, and Scream 4, which is also a piece of shit. Sorry.
yeah.
Scary movie.
Is he in Scary Movie?
He's in one of them.
One of, yeah, but way later.
4 or
Probably
5
after
or
the
something.
Wayans were like, fuck this. They're like, oh, let's get Anthony Anderson.
True, yeah. And he was a special effects artist in that movie. And I liked that.
Yeah, I remember them like working in like a tunnel or some shit. And I
It's
don't
like
wanna make people listen to me put my memories
a
back
coal
together.
mine or something.
Yeah.
I think it was. They converted into like I like all the little things they try to add to that movie. But as a movie as a whole is not great.
I don't think any of those. I keep trying to think of like one of those slashers that got the PG-13 rating, and I'm sure somebody's like screaming like, "Oh, this one!" I'm like, I can't think of one during that like '90s to early 2000s, almost like a decade run of like teen slashers, and I'm pretty sure all of them got the R. that
Yeah,
I
they
can
did.
think of.
They did. They were trying to.
Maybe Cry Wolf, that shitty movie Cry Wolf. What was
Oh
that?
yeah, no,
With Bon Jovi.
it did not pop up on any of my radars.
Really? There's
Yeah.
that couldn't have been
When I was
rated
doing
R.
any
That
kind of
movie
homework,
sucked so
I
bad.
did
They
extensive.
probably showed a tit.
It doesn't look like it on the
Just
whiteboard
one.
this week because I usually just cover it like crazy. But I tried to pare some things down just to the necessities. But I did not. I don't remember Cry Wolf being PG-13 when it came out.
I know.
Yeah, I think Cry Wolf is PG-13.
Is it?
Fucking A.
Yes.
But I mean, there's an unrated version of it too.
That doesn't
maybe
fucking
that's
count
why.
either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because nobody actually dies in it, that piece of shit. Spoiler, but you should never fucking watch it.
Don't watch it anyways. Fuck
Like
that
they
movie.
all,
See another one that sort of
they April
surprises.
Fool's Day it. They
Yeah.
all the characters fake die, and then Bon Jovi actually dies at the end.
Happy Death Day was PG.
Happy
Yeah, it
Death
was.
Day, and in the sequel too.
Yeah,
They go
yeah,
PG-13.
that's surprising.
Yeah, I
Is
thought
it
that
though?
was
It's not surprising.
It's pretty violent.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's.
I was like, we're gonna have this weird moment on this
it's not
podcast. where we
surprising
just
to
go
me
fucking
because
stare
of,
at each other.
of what the movie, where they're aiming. They're aiming at obviously preteens and teens.
Yeah, but what was Scream? And I always know
true,
what you did
but-
last summer. Or I know what you did last summer. And fucking Urban Legend. Who were those for?
They're
And
for
Valentine.
40-year-olds.
Were they?
No.
Little creeps watching that shit?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, like they don't.
I feel like when I go back and watch those movies that I'm not in the age like group for that anymore.
You're not.
Like I know it's weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't look at like they're all annoying to me. Like nobody seems like the cool character
Derek's
anymore.
getting
anything
old
like that.
now.
I'm just like you're all fucking annoying now.
Yeah. And Derek's writing a slasher movie, so think about that.
Yeah. Oh, dude. But don't my characters aren't likable at all because they're all just kind of.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do the Eli Roth.
I don't do the
Hostel.
Eli Roth,
Okay.
but
like
I-
Hostel could be so good. The first one.
You don't
if it
like
was.
the first Hostel?
I love the second one better.
Yeah,
I do
because
too.
you can actually relate to the
I like
characters. You're
I
not like
all of the characters.
I love the
and
second
and
one
the first
better.
one, I just didn't give a fuck. And it's like, yeah, you want these people to die. I'm like, no, I
Who
didn't
was-
want anybody in the Thing to die. I didn't want everybody in Nightmare on Elm Street to fucking die.
Did you? I didn't think it was just like a bachelor party, right?
They're
The
all
first one?
douchebags from the
What about-
first fucking minute.
Who was the main one? Was that Freddie Rodriguez? Dude, no, it's not. Is it?
No, it's not Freddie Rodriguez.
No, I'm getting mixed
but
up.
it's the, yeah.
Yeah, I know. God, what the fuck's that guy's name? It doesn't matter. Once again, I don't want you to listen to like, go. Here's my
No, it's
thoughts.
fine. Let's go into some of the like. The Others is a fucking great movie.
Nicole Kidman gimmick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't watch it. I hate Nicole Kidman.
Okay, well then I mean, we have to skip that one. But I
No,
really,
you
I thought
guys can talk about
no,
it.
I loved it a lot. When it came out, it was creepy as fuck. It's really well done, but also kind of falls into the category of like we need to make this movie to make money because we spend a lot of money on it.
You know what I remember about that movie? I worked at a
How
video.
much you hate Nicole Kidman?
That too. I worked at a video game store that took buybacks on DVDs, and the Others came in this big ass fucking box, like the size of a VHS, and it pissed me off because I got so many traded in. So like I had to make a whole drawer for the letter fucking O. That's what I remember about the Others.
Nightmares in a Video Store.
you
That's a good movie title, by the way.
You mentioned video games, just sort of on topic but off topic at the same time. Like they have a rating system, and the messed up thing about all these rating systems is the rating systems only work if like parents get involved and like you can't watch this. Working at a video store, I don't know how many times kids.
Oh, it sucks for you guys.
Kids would come in and they'd be like, "Mom, I want to get Grand Theft Auto," and it's a mature rated game, and they don't know little Johnny's going to go home and kill hookers, and they just do it. They don't pay attention, and 9 times
And
out
then
of
you
10
get in trouble for
Oh,
it.
no, I mean sometimes they'd bitch at me, but
They'll bitch at
fuck,
you.
I don't care. It's their job to do it, not mine. But with the movies, the ratings are sort of up in the air because that's just what they recommend, but that doesn't mean what people do or what they show their kids.
Originally, it was for the parents to know what's going on. It's not supposed to be on the backs of the theater owners or the video store owner. Even though it always comes down to that, like why did Steve let little Johnny in to Halloween 5? He's like, because Johnny needs a fucking education.
Well, and the issue with that is, man, I've managed, back in the day, I managed a video game store and then a video store. Anytime, like, if I ask somebody, like, hey, this is like a mature rated game, usually they're going to come back with like pretty much calling me an asshole for bringing it up. You know, going like, yeah, I know what I'm getting my kid.
Oh, because then you're like telling them how to.
They
raise
feel like
their
I'm calling, because I let them know.
Fuck, you can't win on that then.
So it's either just don't say anything and take the chance out of the 1 out of 10 parents that come back the bitch, or say something and you're dealing with the 9 out of 10 that are going to bitch to you like you're judging them or calling them out. Because especially because there's almost always other people in the store. So if you say it, they feel like you're calling them out on their parenting and shit. And they get offended because they're stupid.
And also ratings are a little bit more, movie ratings are a little bit more descriptive. Now they tell you if somebody's smoking cigarettes in a movie.
Yeah, that got included.
Even in movies.
Yeah. That got included on the description, yeah.
Yeah, and then that was late. That was way later, but I mean now they have trigger warnings and stuff like that.
Yeah, actually I like that.
No, that is good, but I mean the people should know what they're getting into when they're watching the movie, especially with stuff like, you see a lot of trigger warnings for like rape and things like that, or drug use or abuse,
animal death, and
I
agree with that.
And that's
kind of
great.
I don't know how you put an age on things, though. I think that's the weirdest thing to me is like, what's the difference between little Billy that's 12 or little Billy that's 14 or 13?
Well, little Steve was raised on horror films and sex comedies by my parents. Yeah. And I don't know, looking back is like, did they do it the right way or did they do it the way that I would have, I really try to take my time with my kids and really talk to them about everything because I wanted to be completely different from how I was raised. That doesn't mean the way that my parents did it was wrong. They didn't just let me go in a room. They watched the movies with me.
Oh, mine did. That's how I saw all
Oh, yeah? Well, and I know people who do that.
Yeah.
It's like just to get their kid to be busy somewhere so they can do whatever the fuck they want. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. But I don't know if it's fine, but it is what it is.
Well, I do. I watch them with my kid. Like, that's what I do now because I didn't have that.
Yeah.
So, like, I watched all the Friday the 13th with my son and all that.
But those movies used to come on at a certain time of the day.
Yeah.
It got more relaxed towards the, I guess when you were growing up especially, but...
Dude, you can watch Friday the 13th Saturday at like 3 p.m.
Well, on cable television, on HBO, they still had the horror movies at night.
Yeah.
They didn't have them at noon. They just didn't, not for the longest time.
Yeah, I just had USA and TNT. Those are the two channels I always jump back to because they always showed horror movies. Like, I mean, I can't tell you how many times there was a Friday the 13th marathon on basic, I guess it wasn't basic cable, but regular cable, whatever you fucking call it, on USA at Saturdays.
TNT and
2 p.m. to 2 a.m. We're going to show Jason movies.
First time I saw Friday the 13th Part 3 was on cable.
Yeah, Monster Vision doing Friday 13th marathons.
Right.
It started at like 9 p.m. and ran until 4 or 5 a.m. So this show was always on back then. Now with my kids, we don't have cable. Everything's streaming, but they never get the edited versions of anything, which is also weird.
Yeah.
Because I think, Friday the 13th, like I said earlier, I didn't have boobs and all the gore necessarily. It was just kind of like this dude in a fucking hockey mask killing people off camera a lot of times. And every now and then you'll get a glimpse of somebody getting stabbed or, that dude's getting his eyes fucking cut out by the tree from the rope thing. But most of the time it was cut. And now with my kids watching it, it's always the unrated.
Always.
And sometimes I'm like, fuck, maybe you're too young for this. But also I'd rather watch it with them than like, you have tablets and phones and shit. Like if they want to see something, they're going to fucking look it up.
Right. And we're not telling anybody how to raise their children. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'll tell you how to fucking raise your
Derek's a dick, though.
Don't listen to me.
No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about like putting the responsibility on the parents. Because as a parent, I know it's my responsibility to raise my fucking kid.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh, they can watch anything they want. I'm like, okay, that's totally cool. That's fine. But if that affects my kid later, I hope she kicks your ass, which she probably could.
No, well, I mean, the rating system's kind of bullshit anyway. It's all like subjective.
It's politics too.
Anything
nowadays.
Under R to me is just like you're just kind of guessing. Like for you to go like, oh, this is PG-13 because he says shit right there. Like, does that make it really for a 13-year-old instead of a 12-year-old?
Yeah, I think there are actually numbers of like how many curse words you can take. There's the severity of the curse words.
Well, that's with cable right now, right? Because I know like, they're way more lenient with saying like, some of the wrestling shows I watch now, they say shit. They apparently didn't get by with like 2 or 3 shits. Yeah. You couldn't do that ever. I remember even in the Attitude Era, when wrestling was just pretty much Jerry Springer for like, teenagers, Stone Cold and all those guys, you couldn't say like everything was beeped out besides ass.
Oh, the censored version of Scarface on television, gold. It's fucking gold.
Yeah. But they get by with everything.
Dude, you know what I'm talking about, don't you, Dave?
I just always think of Die Hard. The censored version of a Die Hard.
Oh, please tell me.
Mother Clucker?
Mother Clucker. I think
Mother Clucker?
UVK, Mother Clucker.
Oh, my
Mother
God.
Father.
Well, they'll censor out curse words, but they won't censor out curse words, but they'll censor out goddamn.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Well, it's weird to me that there's such a focus on like the horror films, but then I can turn on like an
Rambo.
action movie and there's machine guns and shit. Everybody's getting blasted. All these cowboy movies, people getting shot. But like, oh no, dude's got a machete.
Yeah, but the moral right is like, well, we can't let you see a side boob.
And that's where politics comes into it a lot.
And a lot of it has been politicized.
Yeah, I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger can kill like 1 million people in one scene from the contents of a woodshed.
From Commando. I knew you were going there.
But Jason Voorhees stabbed somebody once.
Sorta. Not even. It's just implied now. He only hits that lady hits the tree with a woman in the sleeping bag once instead of 7 times.
I know you always see that
because that
uncut
makes a big
footage,
difference.
that blurry uncut footage that's on there.
Yeah, we've all seen that.
I don't know, man. I just don't understand the system of like, hey, this guy can come in and unload some rounds in people, and we won't fucking argue about that at all. But side boob or somebody getting stabbed or Freddy's fucking scary glove, that's an R. Yeah.
Well, because they'll say it's the atmosphere of the film. Like it's a horror movie. It's dark and the
What's
content.
an action movie? That's more realistic, right?
I would think so. It is for like a kid who thinks that war is just a normal thing, everyday thing.
I just feel like you would want to censor that more since it's more real life. I don't know. I feel like I see worse stuff on the news.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
well, we were talking about the '70s a couple weeks ago, and the shit that they would show from live footage from Vietnam on television was way more intense.
Yeah,
way more.
How's it okay for like the news to get by with like they just have to say a disclaimer at first, like the content we're going to show you may offend you, and it's like somebody getting shot in the fucking face.
Yeah. Well, they started doing that,
and we did that. We showed that on TV. But we can't show any of these films. But we can show real life fucking demise of somebody.
And then television gets relaxed, and then they have to at least a TVMA, and then they'll have the little disclaimer at the beginning. And if it's a horror movie, they'll actually have an explanation before that. I've seen that.
The list, that's been around forever, though, at least since the 90s. Because I remember watching like HBO or Cinemax, and it'll come up on the screen saying like, nudity. And,
oh, yeah, it has like the little boxes.
Yeah, because I was fucking waiting for those boxes.
Brief nudity, you're like, good enough.
I'm like, put my pants back on.
We're talking. This is just an interesting fact that I found.
Oh, please.
They call it the masterpiece exception of films that would normally earn an NC-17 rating.
What?
One of them was Saving Private Ryan because
it's brutal as fuck.
Think about the beginning of that movie because it was so brutal. But it's
how much heroin do you think Tom Sizemore did on that set?
A lot.
Good.
Lot.
I want a documentary about Tom Sizemore doing heroin on Saving Private Ryan. So.
I love Tom Sizemore, and I love him all. Oh man, I love Natural Born Killers.
I do too, but man, he's
True Romance. He's a maniac. He's the Nick Cage. He just gets paid a little bit more, or actually probably less.
No, he's not getting paid more than Nick Cage at this point.
His star was rising until he just fucked his whole life up.
Yeah,
but he can come back like Robert Downey Jr.
I saw him at that one convention, and he was a total asshole. So.
Oh, bummer.
It was like the first Days of the Dead.
Oh my God, you're right. Holy shit, yeah.
He's sitting there just drug sweats the whole time and just being a total prick and on his phone the whole time.
Well, that's funny because we've got the Gary Busey story where we were at, I can't remember what convention it was. Was it Dave? It was you and I?
Days of the Dead.
Oh, was it? Okay,
Days.
That's funny. And we're standing talking to some one of our friends, and Gary Busey is at his table, and his handler's like, Gary, it's 9:30, and he's like, woo! And he pulls out a big old bottle of bourbon.
Oh yeah, dude.
He was ready to go. He didn't get the sweats. He was ready. He had his timer. His timer's down. It's like, tell me when it's 9:30.
I gotta pour more crazy down my throat.
Oh, it was great though, because we were like, what the fuck just happened?
I hate that guy.
Gary Busey.
We can do a whole episode on my Gary Busey story.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Shit, we'll do Tom Sizemore and Gary Busey.
Some of these guys, I can just fucking. I got some stories.
Well, we'll have to add Andrew Bryanarski in there because we all have stories about that guy.
Yeah, it's weird that people are still friends with him.
Oh God, nobody I know. Hopefully.
Yeah, probably.
Oh shit.
Dark Knight. Why does I got a question mark?
Okay, The Dark Knight. The reason I put that up there with a question mark is because I was looking up the most violent PG-13 movies that I could find because I'm fucked. That came up as number 1, and I'm thinking, is it really? Am I jaded, or is it because I'm like, it's not a horror film like we just talked about?
That's the whole. It is.
Okay, that came up as the number 1 graphic film that's PG-13. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
think about that.
It's pretty graphic.
I mean, that was pushing a hard R, they said, and they had to scale it back, which I understand because that's what you do. You make now that you know they're going to have to make a PG-13 movie, you put as much in your movie as possible and then just barely change it, and that's what you wanted. The Dark Knight, I was like, so I actually kept digging on that, and it is rated as, or known as, the most graphic PG-13 movie of all time, which is weird to me. Still weird, even though we're talking about it right now, and I looked it up myself. Dave, looking it up, go ahead.
Like, it's pretty graphic. I don't recall it being that brutal, but
like The Last Exorcism is on that list, and I thought that would, fuck, there's a lot of movies that seem to me, content-wise, a lot more graphic and scary, but since it's a superhero movie,
I think, it gets by with that, though.
Yeah.
That's always the thing.
Well, action movies typically get away with that stuff because that's what you expect.
Well, like we just talked about, but like the Rambo movies, I don't think hardly any of those are PG-13.
I think they're all R, right?
Yeah, they're all a very hard R.
But they were like going for that, though. That was kind of the gimmick with that.
Yeah, he didn't just kill people, he guts them.
But I'm pretty sure like a lot of the Arnold movies that were pretty over the top and graphic got PG-13.
Well, T2 is fucking R-rated.
That has to be
I would think Last Action Hero would be PG-13.
Yeah, Last Action
but then
Hero
again,
PG-13.
Is it? Okay. I love that movie. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks.
That movie would do way better now than it did when it
God,
initially
I
came out.
loved it.
It was just it was bad timing. That movie was made for like 2020 and not 1993.
Yeah, I knew I was bummed out. I knew something pissed me off whenever he was on, I think, Arsenio Hall, talking about how his stance on violence had changed during the making of that movie, Arnold. And he was like, none of the toys are going to have weapons. Like, they're all going to have, like, no fucking guns.
Fucking water guns?
None.
Super soakers?
Yeah, the Ripper, the character of the Ripper actually came with his axe, but that's about it. And I got that character somewhere in there.
None of them came with guns?
No.
Arnold had that power to be like, the toys don't have guns.
Pretty much, yeah.
I fucking hate him now.
I love that movie. I like Rennie
awesome
Harlan's movies at that time, like Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, Adventures of Ford Fairlane, and Die Hard 2, and then he did...
All those were the same time? Around the
They're
same
all the
time
same
frame?
director.
Okay, that's what you said during that time.
And then he did
I was
Last
like,
Action Hero.
those
I'm
are very
pretty sure he
spread
did
out.
Last Action Hero. Yeah, anyways. So what'd you come up with, Dave? What's the most graphic movie, PG-13 movie? You said you were looking it up.
Yeah, there's a lot of different...
He got lost.
Yeah, there's a lot of different
Got lost in
people
the eyes
saying
of Rennie
different
Harlan.
things.
Well, that's like the debate between, is it The Flamingo Kid or is it Red Dawn as the first PG-13 movie? I don't give a fuck, actually. I like Red Dawn way better.
See, a couple of these lists are saying some of the Marvel movies are violent.
Yeah, they're all...
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're violent without
they're extremely violent.
without the blood.
Yeah, but they're not like R-rated violence.
Yeah.
It's definitely comic book violence in those.
they're not movies that got away that
Hey,
slipped one in.
They did Deadpool PG-13.
What?
That was a thing that happened.
Well, they basically
Well, wait a second. I thought that was the R movie that kind of broke it.
It is an R-rated movie, but they did a re-release
the PG-13
for Christmas.
for the second one. Yeah,
They
Christmas.
did a PG-13 version.
It's really weird. Fred
Get the
Savage
fuck
is
at
in
the
it for a
theater?
minute.
That's
Yeah.
a ripoff you do at home.
Well, I think it was just a big joke because they ripped off Princess Bride like he's reading to Fred Savage.
Yeah,
okay, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I
real
have
thing.
seen that version. Shit.
Yeah, that's a PG.
I didn't think of it. That's
they did a
fucking
PG-13 version to cash in, because I think it's mainly a joke because parents were bitching about their kids not being able to see Deadpool.
Yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds was like, "Well, your kids probably shouldn't
That's
see
the one
Deadpool."
that's like
That was like his joke.
There's like a shit ton of stuff edited
And then-
out of it.
Yeah, and
Okay,
then so
I
they
have
did a
seen
PG.
that.
It's like half the movie's like chopped up or
I
whatever.
completely forgot about it.
Yeah, they did a PG-13 release during the holidays for
That's
that,
fucking awesome.
which is pretty brilliant. Which would make that probably the most like over the top PG-13.
I would think
movie,
so, yeah.
If you put it back together, especially. It's fucking gory, man.
I have Drag Me to Hell. I love that movie.
Drag Me to Hell's just gross.
Yeah.
It's super disgusting. But
Yeah, he was in Sam Raimi. He's been in that territory before with Evil Dead 2. He was just like, we'll just change the color of the blood. It won't get an X. It'll just get a hard R for Evil Dead 2.
yeah, he likes to do things that turn my stomach. That
It's
aren't
smart.
like necessarily terrifying.
It's very
just
Italian,
fucking
like with
grotesque,
like
man.
maggots and like colors and just
Yeah.
gloop and slime.
I honestly probably would have thought Drag Me to Hell was an R until
Yeah, I was
until this
surprised to
came
see
up.
that one on there.
Oh, no,
I
it's
just didn't think about it.
I think a lot of these movies just have like certain gross scenes, but it doesn't happen a lot in it. And that's what keeps them with that PG-13, which is, I guess that's the trick, just have like one or two really gross out fucking moments
Yeah.
and don't go all in on it. And you get that PG-13 rating
But
that everybody wants so badly.
they want it so badly, or they just don't. Some actors and filmmakers just don't care. They're like, put it out there. Also, I want to talk about like there's movies that people like. They always hate PG-13, but there's some of the ones that we don't even realize are PG-13. They don't suck. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a PG-13 movie. It came out that way.
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
It's a cult classic. Yeah.
So I wouldn't hate that movie at all.
Well, it's that whole like cool horror nerd thing,
Right.
though, man. People got to be like, oh, it has to have the hard R on it, or it's not in my club.
I totally understand that, but
It's the same as people that like buy. I remember when I was a teenager, people would only buy records with parental advisory on it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to have the opposite reaction, and it didn't.
Yeah.
It never does.
It's just
Stop
that
with your
whole
censorship
like
bullshit.
rebellion bullshit, man. I've never really cared that much about ratings. Like I said, outside of time when I was a kid, then I wanted to see R-rated movies because it was like forbidden. And and then we didn't have the internet then, so porn was a little bit different. So I was like, oh, I gotta get an R-rated movie and hope that boob flops out, or I gotta turn it to the Spice Channel and watch scrambled boobies.
Oh yeah, you can just hear the noises.
Yeah,
or download something that takes 5 hours.
You didn't have a lot
That
of
one
options
picture.
when I was young. Yeah, so when you're a little perverted boy, that's what you had. You had horror movies, or you had those action movies that had to have that machismo bullshit all the time. So there was always like pretty ladies trying to bang Sly Stallone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't just know if that would work in real life as much. He's not like, I guess he did porn, the Italian style.
Yeah, he did.
I guess he had it going.
Speaking of him, wasn't one of the Expendables movies PG-13?
What?
Probably, yeah.
How do you fuck that up?
I think
God
one of
damn it.
Two's
the
super
third
over
one.
top.
The third one is actually PG-13.
Is that the Van Damage one?
No, Van
No.
Damme was in a good one.
No.
Expendables 2. That's
Yeah,
the only
okay,
one I
yeah.
like where he plays villain.
Oh, so that's the one with Chuck Norris.
It's the Ronda Rousey one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's why it's a piece of shit.
Well,
I mean, for many other reasons, but she's on top of that cake.
light that cake on fire.
Light that fucking cake on fire.
Then you have PG-13 movies that obviously are just, they just want the PG-13, like the Red Riding Hood movie. The same people who made like
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That is the same people who created like the sparkly vampire movies.
Twilight?
Yes.
Just act like you
And
didn't
you
know
watch
the name of those.
I don't all of a sudden. It was great. It was nice not to know the name of those fucking movies.
They're back.
Anyways, Dave.
It was about time to reboot those.
Please don't.
It's almost been 10 years.
Holy fuck, you're right.
Yeah, it's about time. About time. Twilight reboot. I just ruined this whole podcast.
God, we all just got really depressed.
You know, you say something that comes true every week, and if this is what happens.
Oh yeah, if you have paid attention, everything Derek comes up with these little things, and the next thing you know, somebody died that we didn't want, or something gets made or remade that we didn't want.
Yeah, that's
Thanks,
what I'm here
Derek.
for. I just say things. I wanted Highlander. And
You took
Highlander
John
happened,
Saxon
and
from us.
Well, you took him because you sat the toy right next to me, so I've talked about him
Fuck.
2 weeks in a row. And now he's gone. And what's fucked up is a week before Regis died, I was on the couch with my friend and I was like, something about Regis came up. And I'm like, that dude's been dead for like fucking 10 years, right? And then I looked him up on Wikipedia and I'm like, holy shit, he's still alive.
Was.
And then he died. And I'm like, oh, well, shit, you're in my death notebook, buddy. Sorry. I don't know. And then I yell other names out and they don't die. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. Never works. But the ones I don't really care if they, I guess I don't really care if Regis was, it sucks. I'm sorry. He seems like a nice guy, but I didn't have emotional
What sucks is like a
attachment.
lot of the people that I have on my I call it the black book of death. People I think are going to die in like 5 or 10 years. They haven't. And that's good.
That sucks.
I
You
don't
said
want
that
them
sucks.
to. No, I mean, okay, shut up.
You just said what sucks is they're not dying.
I don't want them to die. It's just interesting that the people I think are going to be dying in like 5 or 10 years have not. And then you keep pulling up awesome people and they pass away.
Speaking of the kill me list, Van Helsing.
Oh, yeah, that's on the kill me list.
Is that the Wolverine movie?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, I wish it was Wolverine
They had
versus
some-
fucking Dracula.
We
they had
touched
some cool toys.
We've touched on that before. Like the best thing about that movie is all the Universal Monster stuff that came out.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Oh,
all the shit that
yeah.
came out because of that. It's
I like the
awesome.
way the Frankenstein monster looked. There's a lot of cool things in that movie, but fuck, can you give me a Transylvanian accent? Just give me something.
I don't remember that
What the
movie at all.
fuck?
All I know is that Wolverine's in it.
Kate Beckinsale. There's a lot of good
That's
people.
Underworld.
Yeah, but this is the non-Underworld movie she did.
Is she a vampire in it?
No,
Oh, shit. They fucked up.
Crossover.
she's one of the heroes.
Well, she's a hero in Underworld.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She's always the hero. When's Kate Beckinsale ever been a bad guy?
Yeah.
Oh, bad guy Beckinsale.
That's a good agent right there. Like, no, we can't make you be a bad guy, but we can put you in bad movies.
No, you're high. And you fucking banged that weird Saturday Night Live guy.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she was banging the one that everybody talks shit about. What's his name? The guy that from Saturday Night Live everybody talks like mad shit about on the internet.
I don't know. Should I just
Little
Google
skinny-
search
Don't
it?
even waste your
Skinny,
internet on
goofy
that
guy,
one.
Pete something. I don't know.
Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson. There we go. Yeah, they were banging for a bit.
Oh, well, good for him.
And I was like,
Yeah,
man,
good for
guy,
him.
That guy, good for him. Yeah, that's what I said too. But like, I don't know. She was in Van Helsing, so I hate her more now. I'm not attracted to her anymore after hearing this.
Oh man, I'm sorry. Have you seen fucking Pearl Harbor?
Pearl Harbor?
She's in that.
I thought that was Liv Tyler.
Oh my god.
Is that Armageddon?
Yes.
It's not Pearl
It's
Harbor?
almost the same movie.
She's in Pearl Harbor too, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I don't know if I can't remember.
I don't know about Pearl. I just remember like the trailer for Pearl Harbor, and I saw Cuba Gooding Jr. and he's like, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to see this movie. So, I don't know, man. I think is that PG-13? Is Pearl Harbor PG-13?
Probably.
I don't know.
Don't look it up, Dave. Fuck that movie.
Or Armageddon? Armageddon's got to be PG-13.
Oh, probably. It's a shitty.
Because Aerosmith's not going to put
I love that
Aerosmith's
piece of shit movie.
Do you really?
Oh man, I have the Criterion edition, which I can't believe they made a Criterion edition.
You know they made action figures for that movie?
No.
Oh, now you know.
Armageddon. What the fuck do they look like? Just in their spacesuits?
Well-
It's not like an action movie. It's just,
It is
Yeah.
PG-13.
Oh, look at that.
Armageddon?
Yeah.
Why did you look that up?
And Pearl
Because you
Harbor.
asked me.
No, I didn't. Did I?
No,
Fuck.
If Saving Private Ryan's R, Pearl Harbor has to be like rated G.
I don't know. It's traumatic for people who were there.
That's another movie. It's
If
in
anybody's
a,
still alive.
Speaking of the video store shit, that's in the same type of fucking case as the others. Those little book-size cases, and everybody trades those in.
Oh, because it's like a double VHS or something, or is like
double disc like DVD. Why do
Yeah.
you need an extra disc for Pearl Harbor?
because they didn't put the technology together yet to put everything on one disc.
It's probably like, here's the making of this shitty movie.
Yeah, I remember when you have like a 3 disc and it's like just like the digital version, and then
It's probably for like
That's just
real, like
bullshit.
old creeps that are super into war that are like, I want to watch the war feature, right? It talks about the real war. I was there.
I actually like that kind of shit.
There was no Cuba Gooding Jr.
It is PG-13.
Of course it is.
God damn it!
It's a piece of shit. You got me really off track with this. I don't even know how we got to Armageddon. It's Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale did this.
Yes, it's all her fault. Now you hate her even more.
Jesus Christ. I do hate her. I don't know what else she's in besides Underworld and Van Helsing. And I just now learned about Van Helsing.
Yeah, she's the co-star.
Yeah, I mean, she's like hot in Underworld. In real life, I don't think I would care. I think she just looks like she'd hang out with kids at a soccer game.
I don't know. She's out. She always seems really awesome.
Does she? You talk to her?
Not tonight.
You read her like, do you read like People magazine? I don't know, man.
When you watch somebody in a movie and you read like just everything about them, like, oh, that seems like a nice
Oh,
person.
I don't read it.
They're not
Everything
like
about
Chuck
these-
Norris.
Chuck Norris seemed like an awesome person
Did
before
he?
the internet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was kicking ass and selling me workout equipment at like
Workout,
3 a.m.
yeah. What was the name of that piece? Of,
The Bowflex?
no.
Nordic, right?
Nordic Track. Yeah,
Nordic.
Nordic Track. I think that's
Said
what
the
it was.
Norris Track.
The Norris Track.
And he sold pants. Remember his kick pants?
Yes.
If you bought like any like martial arts
the
magazine in like
elastic
the 80s,
parts in the crotch.
you could get your Chuck Norris fucking kick pants.
yeah,
She was also in Total Recall. So
The remake?
the remake.
remake.
Yeah.
Dude, me and her aren't going to work out. It's over, Kate.
Sorry, Kate. Derek is.
Done.
Hey man, Little Shop of Horrors. I never realized that one was PG-13.
Oh, that's so obvious, though. But if you,
Well,
the original cut of that movie could have been a hard R because of all the crazy deaths at the end. And
Is there
taking
an
over
original cut of
everything.
it that was released? Did they? They didn't release that.
They
cut,
cut
right?
they cut the ending off because of for audience's sake or whatever. They wanted to have a happy ending. At the end of the original movie, it's on the Blu-ray now. I
Oh,
think
so it is on a Blu-ray. Okay.
Yeah,
I
oh
didn't know
yeah.
if they ever
It's
released
they
it.
the fucking they take over. There's not a happy ending to that movie
That's
originally.
I hadn't
And, like,
seen that one until we watched
you
it
think
at the
about
Gore Club.
Oh yeah,
And I was just
played
like,
the uncut
holy
version.
crap.
yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the uncut version, and originally you can only see it in, like in black and white, but I think they colorized it for the Blu-ray.
Yeah, it was one of those things where they showed it to test audiences and they were like, this is great. And then everybody dies.
Everybody
And
fucking dies.
And then they're like, this is not great. I'm
Yeah.
not having a good time anymore.
Yeah.
And they just caved to it. And man.
Yeah, and then like
I didn't know that. Even
I think there's even
existed.
more graphic scene with Steve Martin's character, the dentist.
Does he murder Kate Beckinsale in it?
Well, I mean, he chops him into small pieces, but that guy fucking transport Kate Beckinsale to 1986 or whatever the fuck that movie came out.
Just for being in Van Helsing. Can we make the entire cast of Van Helsing be in Steve Martin's dentist chair?
Oh
and have, like, a
shit!
movie?
I am your dentist.
Man, I've seen that movie so many fucking times. I didn't know there was another cut of that.
Yeah,
Now I'm upset that I didn't know that. It's weird. It's all horror movies, but I think there's a lot of comedies and shit that fell into that in the 90s too.
like at The
there's-
Golden Child, which is borderline horror film.
Yeah.
If it didn't have Eddie Murphy in it, that would have been a horror film. He's fighting. Yeah, it's like it's Armageddon with fucking
Charles
demons.
Dance.
Yeah, he's so good in that movie.
And what was
Eddie
the
Murphy
guy's
did Vampire in Brooklyn, and that was a rated R. And that's a
But-
horror film.
But that could have been. It was supposed to be even more of a hard R horror film because, but they saw Eddie Murphy and the studio kept pushing Wes Craven to make it funnier.
Oh, okay.
And Eddie Murphy was trying to get away from comedy, so he had that film made, written, and all that. And then he wanted a horror film. So when you watch it, it's kind of uneven because his character is straight up like Blackula. He's like, I'm not fucking around. I'm not joking. None of his parts are funny. And then you've got, the fucking guy from, oh shit, what's his fucking name? He's like Death by Temptation, and he's in Drive.
Ryan Gosling?
A different world. No, it doesn't matter now. But he's like the comedy relief. Angela
I know who you're talking
Angela
about.
Bassett's not playing it for laughs. So it's kind of like we have these bits of like comedy in a horror film that's Eddie Murphy, so nobody takes it serious.
So they want to do that because it's Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
Exactly.
I wonder if that new Kevin James gimmick has that Becky or whatever.
Oh.
Because I guess that's supposed to be like a hard ass style revenge film starring Kevin James.
There's no way.
And I just wonder, well,
it could
I
happen.
say that, but Vince Vaughn did that.
We're just going to talk about that. Yeah.
That
we talked
Cell
about
Block,
that.
what was it?
We talked about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, what's the name of that?
Brawl in Cell Block
Brawl
99
in
or
Cell
something
Block,
like
whatever.
that.
And he's just like stomping on fuckers' heads, and he never says anything funny the whole time.
He's not fucking around.
Yeah, he literally just like pushes dudes over and stomps on their head, and their heads explode.
Yeah.
That's the strongest damn boot I've seen in my life.
It's the Batman fucking kneecap thing, whatever.
Or everybody has those like
The Dark Knight Rises, he puts on the knee brace and he can kick through fucking walls.
everybody's got like the softest heads. Like when the first Turtles came out in the '80s, they had the soft heads. That's everybody's head in that movie.
Everybody
is
has a
just
Toxic Avenger head.
Yeah.
Like just
Before they like invented plastic, when they had those shitty rubber heads. I mean, I'm sure plastic existed.
But you're right, though. Vince Vaughn actually tried to be a real actor before he got pretty much put into nothing but comedy.
Yeah, I mean,
when he
even
did like
in
the Psycho remake.
remake.
Lost World is actually a pretty fucking scary Jurassic Park movie.
Yeah, Lost World. What was it? Made. He did Made and all those, which were like there's comedy elements. Clay Pigeons. Like there's
Clay
comedy
Pigeons is
elements,
so
but they're
good.
not comedies.
He's a fucking serial killer in
He's
that
a
movie,
serial
right?
killer,
Yeah.
He did a lot of weird shit like that, but then like the 2000s hit, and it was like 11 or 12 years of just
Wedding
like
Crashers. and all
Jennifer
that stuff.
Aniston style comedies. You know,
He was trying to get in shape because he had the hot girl, and it's like, I see what you're doing, man. You can act, and you got pigeonholed into your friends' movies who make comedies.
Yeah, well, what happens with a lot of those guys is they have one or two like really good comedies. Like Vince Vaughn had Old School and Wedding Crashers that were like pretty much universally loved, and it's like now we got to shovel out 3 fucking movies a year. We got to do the Adam Sandler playbook.
Yeah, I'm glad he got his break away from that because I like Vince Vaughn. I like his acting.
I know he did True Detective, the season I didn't like, season 2.
Season 2?
But it's good that he's getting away from that kind of goofy. I mean, you go back and get your paycheck once a year.
Right.
And then go do whatever the fuck you want. That's what Chris McGlover does.
I liked his roadshow he did for a minute, the Vince Vaughn roadshow, kind of like where he was taking his whole like vaudeville sort of.
I didn't know he had that.
Yeah, he did. And he would go to city and city and go on the radio, do it old school. He just wanted to do something that he liked because obviously he's like into the retro style.
Yeah.
So he did a whole like a Vince Vaughn roadshow with comedians and acts and all that stuff. It was cool.
That's really cool.
And he would come to your city and go to your radio stations. Like, like who the fuck goes to a radio station to promote anything anymore? He did.
Yeah, people go to Bob and Tom.
So you mentioned Jurassic Park, and that just made me think. It's like that was PG-13, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And
And
it was.
people got so mad because they
Yeah,
took their kids to a dinosaur movie and didn't realize that
was
it's
violence.
very soft R movie. And then Lost World is even darker because it's always black. It's always dark outside. It's always raining. It's way more serious. Even that has like the violence is up to even more.
And they trick you because they make you feel comfortable.
Oh, I fucked up. I
Like
took my
Jurassic
daughter to see
Park,
that
You
movie.
get comfortable watching it, and then shit just hits the fan, man.
Because the first one is still kind of in the daylight. It gets dark towards the middle and the
Yeah,
end.
then
I took
poor
my daughter
Newman.
to see Lost World at the theater, and she ran down the aisle. I was like, well, I fucked up. We were just talking about bad parenting.
You did
Way to
fuck
go,
up.
Steve.
guy.
You should have tripped her. That's where you fucked up.
Should have put one of those.
Where you going?
Should have put one of those leashes on her. She'd only got about 5 feet away.
While you're down there, and give me some gummy bears.
While you're down there, while you're on that fucking sticky floor.
Yeah, they'll stick to her. She'll bring them back up. It's cool.
Yeah. This was before COVID, so it was safe. I
But
guess.
the PG-13. I'm pretty sure all of the Jurassic Park movies are PG-13
Yeah, and they're all pretty terrifying.
for different reasons.
Yeah, for different reasons. But I know, like, as a little kid, that would be like
Fuck yeah.
terrifying to me. You know,
Well, they advertised Jurassic Park 1 in Fangoria magazine because they were like, oh, this is going to be a horror film. Then at the time they only had like an old black and white picture from like the dinosaur stop motion film that Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, man.
I've never seen any of these films.
I hate when my
Sorry.
brain gets locked. But yeah, the they didn't even have
Dinosaur stop motion.
Yeah.
Very helpful.
Tammy and a T-Rex.
Oh my goddamn! Fuck, Derek.
Is that what they got this from?
No, Walker's greatest film.
Willis O'Brien did the stop motion for like King Kong, and he did it for this film.
Cool.
And that's the only thing they had. They had no information on Jurassic Park.
Okay. I was really hoping it's like Fangoria, and they're just like, yeah, we saw Tammy and a T-Rex, and we were like, let's do a bunch of those. Dinosaurs with brains? Let's do it.
Let's do it. What could go wrong?
Hey, that came out. Speaking of that was PG-13 when it came out.
Oh, was
Remember,
it?
that's the one they cut the shit. Look that up.
And that's why I got the re-release
Because
too.
it got the re-release because they cut out all the gore because they were trying to make it a family film.
Ah, fuck.
Which was like one of Paul Walker's like first movies that he ever did. So, because he literally does Tammy and T-Rex and then doesn't pop up again until Varsity Blues like 4
Wow,
years later.
it was PG-13.
Yeah, they cut it all the shit. The studio didn't want it to be a horror film because it was originally marketed as a horror movie. But they're like, well, no, this is like more of a family movie.
Yeah.
And so they changed it. So a lot of those scenes you see that people have seen from that Vinegar Syndrome DVD release, which I think it came out maybe 6 months ago with Vinegar Syndrome, and now it's streaming, the gore-filled version. But a lot of those scenes, like the sex scene and like a lot of like the super like in the car where the fucking dinosaur shows up and just eats them. A lot of those over-the-top like gory scenes just weren't there at all. It was a family film.
Yeah,
Now
totally
it's
family.
like this like horrific version that's just it's still
fucking
like,
great.
Not a great movie, but
I love it. Yeah,
but it's
okay.
just over the top gore. I mean, it's literally like a dude's brains put in a T-Rex. Come on, which is super weird because it's like a dead Paul Walker, which you're like, oh no,
Yeah.
that's not very tasteful.
Well, we're talking about horror films and exploitation.
Yeah,
We have no
So that's a
taste.
weird one. It's weird that randomly got brought up because, yeah, I remember that it was PG-13. I remember watching it as a kid. You know, I was young. There was no gore or anything, and then suddenly you hear about this like ultra violent version, and I'm like, why didn't they just? I wonder what the studio was thinking then, like money wise. How much more money did that movie possibly make being PG-13? Really?
Yeah.
I mean, how many kids were like, I want to see Tammy and the T-Rex?
They don't know what the that
No.
makes no sense.
That's total for like gore nerds that want to see like a dinosaur kill shit. A graphic horror movie.
They had Carnosaur for that.
Oh
Remember those
yeah.
movies?
Oh yeah, I do.
There's like 5 or 6 of those.
There's a lot of them. Roger Corman makes some good movies, man.
I love Roger Corman.
I do.
I'm not going to say anything bad.
I'm not saying anything bad. I'm
Oh, my head
implying that
is
he
full of
makes
things.
fantastic movies. What?
I feel like you're winking at me, though. I think you're saying a tone. It's like a
He
wink.
makes great movies, Derek. Do something.
He does, and there's a lot of movies he makes that I just can't get behind.
Because he makes so many movies.
Yeah, he remade a bunch of his films for Showtime in the '90s, and wow, some of them are just awful. They're fucking bad.
A lot of those don't fall under R either, though. A lot of his shit's just kind of
Well, a lot of it.
PG.
It depends on what it is. Like, I mean, they didn't have ratings like that in the '60s, like where he was extremely prolific, and especially in the '60s with his his Hammer film, like his Hammer-esque films.
Bucket of Blood. And all that
Oh yeah,
shit.
yeah. Good old Roger Corman, man. We need to do an episode just on him.
We
But
can't.
God damn, that would take fucking 4 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, that would have to be.
I like
just
it. You're
a-
like, we can't.
It would be like 1 month of
And-
fucking Roger Corman. And I don't even want to have to go through that whole library of shit.
Holy fuck. Yeah, he's
And I
still
don't
making
mean
movies in the
shit
50s.
in a bad way, but it's just there's so much to get through with him, and some of it is bad. And there's a lot of good shit. If you put out that many things, you're gonna have some turds.
Yeah.
And that dude's constantly churning out films. If you go to his IMDb, I guarantee you there's almost 200 credits.
Well, it's funny. We're talking about Vince Vaughn. John Favreau, which is his best friend, and put him in, kind of helped start his career. He had a television show.
But couldn't put him in the fucking
before
Avengers.
podcasts were around and all that stuff. It was called Dinner for Five, and Roger Corman was on there, and he talked about how none of his movies had never, they didn't lose money. He's like, oh, it's not necessarily true, but for the most part, like 98% of his movies never lost money.
What was his budgets though? I mean, he always kept it as low budget.
Oh,
as
he's smart as
possible.
fuck. He would just
Yeah.
totally recut other movies into these other movies and just like, oh, it's Star Crash 4.
If studios were better at budgeting, they wouldn't have to worry about cutting shit to make it PG-13 and hope to make money.
Yeah.
But no,
Digital effects cost money.
we spent a fucking $3 million on this fucking T-Rex to put Paul Walker's dumb brain in. So now we gotta make sure it's PG-13 so little Billy can eat his fucking Raisinets and watch this movie. Fuck Billy.
Fuck Billy.
I'm sure that was the conversation. That
Billy and the T-Rex.
You don't think that's what happened word for word?
happened. Word for word. I think you're right.
And they're like, don't fucking hire Kate Beckinsale either.
We're fucking everybody over. Fuck them all.
No, it's crazy, man, because there is a shit ton of PG-13 movies that I love. I've never understood why people really give a shit either way. I think I did go through that maybe in high school. Maybe I was a hipster fucking dork, and I was like, "Oh, you don't." But that's when I was super into Italian films too. So rightfully so.
Yeah, you go from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, I went from just like watching everything to being like, if it's not a foreign movie, it's fucking trash.
I think it for most people, man, it's just like the fear of like, oh, this could be so much more, but it's been constricted because it's a PG-13 movie. And then, that is valid, but it's not always the truth. Sometimes PG-13 is going to be enough for what the director or the writer wanted to do.
Right. Big Trouble in Little China, it would have been what it is no matter what.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been any
It
different.
doesn't matter what the rating would have been.
A little more over the top.
It still would have bombed.
I would love
And
to
it
see,
did.
like, our subject last week was Rob Zombie. I would love to see him try to do a PG-13 film.
It's impossible.
Like, I want to give him a pen and paper and go write a PG-13 script.
You can only do 4 fucks. You can only say 4 fucks. And no shots of your wife's butt.
And your wife can't be in it.
He gets like, he starts writing and he gets like 2 sentences in and starts fucking shaking. He's like, I'm out of fucks. I'm out of fucks.
Literally. Oh my God. Fucking Rob Zombie PG-13.
Use this 4 fucks instantly there. Okay. Got to cut that.
Instead of saying fuck, just say yeah.
You got to do all the gore off screen. You got to learn how to film it to where it's not fucking graphic as fuck. It just has to happen off screen. Or you can do your dumbass music video camera where we can't see anything anyway.
Okay, yeah. Do the
House of
shaky
a
cam.
Thousand Corpses.
Shaky, shaky, shaky cam.
You take out the fucks. House of a Thousand Corpses can be PG-13.
What?
You can't see shit.
Oh my God.
You can't see a thing. It just shakes everywhere. If Captain Howdy, it was just like Captain Spaulding, Captain Howdy.
Captain Howdy.
Then it was just like, frick, that frick, you frickin'.
Let Jesus have sex with you.
You might have to cut that.
Let's see a TV version.
Well, you're talking about
You know.
Captain Howdy, so how do you go to Exorcist? 'Cause
I
that's
don't
where
think they've
that's at.
ever showed. There's no way they show Rob Zombie films on like TBS.
I mean, they might have. Who knows?
Like cable? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't feel like those would make.
I've seen Blazing Saddles on TBS. I mean,
Yeah, but it's easier to edit.
You can cut a few fucks out of that.
Devil's Rejects. What do you
If
do?
there's
Cut,
any
like-
fucks in that movie at all.
the main thing they cut out of Blazing Saddles was the campfire fart scene.
Which is stupid. It's still totally childlike.
Yeah.
If you cut out all the violence and cursing out of Devil's Rejects, then like the Firefly family seems like the good guys. Just 3 people on a road trip running into pedestrians.
Yeah, much more educated.
You're like, why the fuck doesn't that guy follow the little skinny dude?
Yeah, it's the Tucker and Dale syndrome all of a sudden.
Like
Like,
these-
wait a second.
Wait a second, what's happening here?
I like these Firefly
It
fucks.
looks like Bill Mosley's about to get jumped because we have no idea how they got over here. I do want to watch an edited version now.
Oh my
The
God.
PG-13 Rob Zombie.
The TV version
Like, I know-
of any of his movies.
Well, yeah. See, I've watched all the Halloweens on TV at some point. I've watched,
I
all of
think,
them
yeah,
on
definitely
TV.
Halloween could be.
But I don't know how you would do his Halloween on TV.
I would think so.
Has to have been done.
Though you cut the whole childhood out.
Well, they got to make money off of that.
It's probably a better movie. Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah. Or the PG-13 version of Halloween 2. It's like a half an hour long.
Is that, yeah. Well, I mean,
It'd be much more enjoyable for you.
yeah, this is like the, yeah, so see, Rob Zombie's PG-13 versions are going to be like that rumored producer's cut for Halloween 6 that was going around forever, where people are like, that's the better one.
It's not.
I'm gonna start that rumor now. Like the PG-13 Rob Zombie movies, they cut out all the shit you hate.
It's got a lot more Paul Rudd in the PG-13
They cut out
version.
all the childhood. All right, so we got to wrap it up. We're getting towards the end here. I know we ran it so much about dumb shit that has nothing to do with the subject, and then we get on the Rob Zombie, but that's just how life works sometimes. But yeah, what's your favorite PG-13 movie?
Oh, I'm going to go with Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China?
I mean, off the
that's
just
kind of
bam.
cheating, yeah. I guess.
It is cheating. Okay, you know what? I will say The Golden Child. Isn't that fucked up? That movie, I can watch that movie 100 times. I wish it could have been a horror movie straight up.
But it wasn't.
But there's so many movies like that. Like you just put a Hollywood person in it, all of a sudden it's now not a horror film. And I don't agree with that. Like say Silence of the Lambs or there's like Chuck Norris horror films that like just because he's in it doesn't mean it's not a fucking horror movie. It's like Chuck Norris versus Michael Myers, you know.
It's
so
hard to
many movies
detach
like,
from the actors, like
Right.
the characters that they've been in the past.
God, telling me my favorite one, that's fucking hard, man.
Yeah,
It's-
I don't think I can pick a favorite.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you want to go
PG-13,
like,
I mean,
because there's also different versions. You have The Gate, you have Monster Squad. We talked about Killer Clowns.
And-
I love all of these
And for
fucking
me, it's definitely
movies.
Monster Squad.
God damn, I love it.
It's just too easy because like I love Big Trouble in Little China, and that's very high up there for me. Monster Squad was like my childhood though, and it still
Absolutely.
sticks with me. And I've watched it with my kids, and I've showed it to so many people, and everybody I know fucking loves it. That has to be probably like the top of my list. But it is hard to pick one when you're going like, hey, movies under this rating, find one that you love. I'm like, oh god,
Fuck.
the one without Kate Beckinsale.
I'm gonna be weird and even say Amityville 3D. I love the weirdness of those fucking movies. But the second one is really extremely Italian. I was surprised that one wasn't PG-13, but like, I don't know. I love dumb fucking movies. I like Jaws 3D. Fuck you. I can't pick. I'm gonna go with Big Trouble in Little China.
I mean, I like that you said Jaws 3D and you followed it with like a fuck you to me, so I couldn't rant about how you have a piece of shit taste for liking Jaws 3D.
It's garbage.
But it was in 3D.
But I love trash. And I love 3D. I love big monsters. We just talked about that.
Trashy 3D.
Trash 3D
Trashy big
with
monster
bad 3D and really over the top like scenery chewing acting. Fuck yeah.
I like
mean,
it all.
You put an Academy Award winner that you know can act, and then you stick him in that movie like Louis Gossett Jr. You're like, the fuck?
Louis Gossett Jr. didn't win an award. What
Nobody
did he win an
should
award?
have.
Iron Eagle fucking second.
I'm just
Enemy Mine.
Enemy
Should've won
Mine. He's
something for
fucking
Enemy Mine.
okay. Academy Award caliber kind of actor.
That's fair. I guess
yeah.
he's that caliber. I
Should have won it for
that.
Digstown, I guess. You know,
Jesus Christ.
there you go. Dig in the bottom of the barrel. For me, I mean,
Paul Rudd.
if I had to, I mean, there's several Gremlins. Obviously, I love Gremlins.
Gremlins is PG.
Oh wait, it is. Yeah, that's right.
Don't look at that list.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you're
It's so.
cheating. You're
I am
pick the
cheating.
same movie.
I am cheating because like there are so many good movies that are
Anaconda.
PG-13. No, definitely not.
Fuck,
Fucking
man.
Anaconda.
Yeah, you should probably pick Anaconda.
Yeah, you think so?
I think you should go.
I'll just go ahead and pick Anaconda. Whatever.
Dude, he loves Jennifer Lopez. Don't get the fuck.
It's funny. I forgot she was actually in. She's the fucking star.
Yeah, she's a star. It's J-Lo, John Voight, Ice Cube, fucking Owen Wilson, and that snake.
That movie should be in 3D.
Yeah,
It'd be
it
perfect.
should.
Fucking over the
Yeah,
top,
I mean,
ridiculous monster.
Sure, why
movie.
not?
I didn't really want to agree with him, but then I thought about it. I was
Like
like,
it comes
I
and
kinda
jumps
have
to people's faces. Come on, man. 3D.
Yeah.
I think everything.
I mean, if I had to pick
giant
something from the
monster movie.
list up there, I mean, I guess,
Well, fuck my list. What's your
Yeah.
favorite?
you know, but dude, Monster Squad, I really do like Monster
Okay, you got
Squad.
two monster squads.
But
That's Big
that's
Trouble
okay.
in Little China.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on YouTube, tell us what your fucking favorite, or maybe your least favorite PG-13 movie.
film, or a
Yeah.
movie that could have been better if it wasn't fucking PG-13 and it was R
Oh,
instead.
there's so many though.
Or how Rob Zombie's movies would have been way better as PG-13 films because they would have restricted as bullshit.
I want that, and I
I
want them to be
get it.
sped up and with Benny Hill music.
Oh my
I
god!
had to change my mind. Gremlins too,
Gremlins too?
because
All
it is
right.
PG-13.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Let's do this. Yeah, there you go. You won.
Yeah,
You won. He didn't win shit. That's an awful. I mean, it's a great movie,
Hulk
but it's like,
Hogan's in
how do you
that.
go from a good?
Hulk Hogan is.
Oh goddamn, fucking Hulk
And it's
Hogan.
before he was racist, so I like that one.
I'm pretty sure he was just racist.
probably.
I didn't know yet. It's before
Okay,
the internet
yeah.
existed, before I could know people were racist and know that Kate Beckinsale dated turds. It's a different world.
I think she's married to the director of the Underworld movie. Underworld.
She's not married
movies.
anymore.
Oh really?
So she's banging a Saturday Night Live guy.
Oh shit! There you go. Get
I
some.
saw that. I was checking my Yahoo email one day and it said it.
You get updates on Kate Beckinsale's
When you go to Yahoo,
marital
it
status.
just gives me. I don't read anything ever. I mean, I read, but not like tabloid shit. But you go to Yahoo and it's like just these pictures will pop up when you're about to check your email because I'm an old guy that still has a Yahoo account.
Oh my god!
And they're like, hey, guess what? She's banging a Saturday Night Live guy. And I'm like, I guess she is divorced. Yeah.
Eh. Thank you, email.
That's probably why there's no more Underworlds.
Oh fuck!
At least
Maybe he's
Is
gonna
that
be
a
like,
bad thing?
Maybe he's gonna pull a Spielberg and start making some dark, weird shit.
I did
now.
like the sequels of those as compared to the first one.
Oh, I did not.
And I thought they got better. I like the werewolf effects. Let's just end this.
Let's
It is-
Let's end this and talk about this afterwards.
Yeah, I don't want to talk
Everyone,
about
thank you
Underworld.
all. If you're watching this on YouTube, give us a share, a like, whatever, subscribe. If you're listening to this on your favorite podcast app, you should be able to. It's on every single one that we can think of right now. That's all I got.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna end with a fuck. It's PG-13.
PG-13.
Fuck. Oh, that's all we can
Boob.
get in
Side boob.
before we go R. Okay.